Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream that promises one of our players will blue themselves if we can get 10 Patreon subscribers.
Woo!
It's me, by the way.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Our newest announcement, as I have been told, if we can get 10 Patreon subscribers by our first Back In Together show, which we're aiming for July 5th, at the townsfolk level, that's only the $5 a month level, Aldous, Mike, will come painted entirely blue as his character, Aldous.
I didn't say 10. I think you guys decided 10. I think
Yes.
more like 20.
You told me to decide a Patreon goal.
I said
and
one. If we get one person.
Oh, look at that. New Patreon.
That's why I'm setting a deadline as well.
And they have to not be in this group or be our parents.
That's fair. That's fair. So for those of you who don't know, we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Seth, what happens? What can they get from that Patreon besides seeing Mike painted blue?
We have a variety of different tiers. Low tiers are just support. Some of the higher tiers have access to Once Upon a Tavern exclusive Discord channels and text channels within the Discord. We're going to be having even higher tiers later on with merch involved. There will be perhaps a t-shirt, perhaps a button. It depends on the tier, but...
Tyler, how is merch coming along?
The goddamn merch guy is not on it.
I'm not the merch guy. I don't know what to say.
Been the merch guy.
I don't think you have a choice, bud.
Listen, we gave you one job, merch guy.
We will find a merch person, but yes, I'm sorry for interrupting, Seth.
Oh, no, that was it.
All right. So yeah, patreon.com// is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Once Upon a Tavern. So go there, subscribe. The townsfolk patrons, $5 a month. That's like, I don't know. That's like a Burger King. You can sacrifice
just one whole Burger King.
A whole franchise? Does it seriously cost $5?
It's literally over. It's out.
Did you miss it? Did you miss it?
I can make at least $20 on Burger King.
So that's that. Also, in case you are interested in watching old episodes or catching up, if you're like tuning in now, you're like, man, I missed last week's episode. Damn, I'm not gonna know what's going on. That's okay. Definitely stick around because we need live views. But also, you can go to bit.ly.com or bit.ly/Once Upon a Tavern. No underscores between the words. No underscores between the words. That'll take you to our YouTube channel where you can watch all of our old episodes. They are all up there. Additionally, you can listen to us on podcasts at Once Upon a Tavern, wherever your podcasts are found. So that's that. Like I said before, we are aiming to be back in person by July 5th. We're just kind of seeing how that works out, how the state of Indiana's opening schedule works. But that's the goal. So we'll hopefully keep you guys updated as we continue down the road of this whole state opening up. But things are looking good right now, so we'll see. I have nothing else. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to mention before we begin? Very good, because we have a lot to do. So without any further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern. Welcome back. So let's dive in. Where we last left the party, it has been 1 month since you all slayed the Aboleth beneath the city that was calling itself Abraham and posing as a god for the citizens of New Praxia. He convinced the city to seal itself off from the world, and which allowed him to wreak havoc and terror on the city as he pleased. You slayed the creature and separated for over a month, and came back together after Joe and Aldous discovered a lead, which led them to the devil known as Azazel, who has been working for Deb Troskell and is also the murderer of Joe's own father, Nicholas. You all traveled into the Undercity beneath New Praxia, now dubbed Aldisville?
Alduin, right?
Alduin. Yes.
Alduin.
Formerly Olgaroth. And caught up as you went, learning that Senrig, Zane, Grimald, Dozer, and Zook have been mapping out the Undercity, learning about its secrets underneath. Demetrius and Varus rediscovered something interesting regarding bodies and the dead and the dying being taken into District 8. And Zook continued to look for answers regarding his son's affected nature by this artifact that he had once brought home. Along the way, you all found the cavern of the Lords of Chaos, their little secret hideout underneath the city, and discovered that it was empty, except for Azazel. He was speaking to something in the fire, though you guys did not get a clear vision as to what, and they were both speaking Infernal, so none of you understood. When the fire had ended, you all surprise attacked Azazel and made an absolute fool of him. And before he could escape, Joe used her flurry of blows to grab his dagger and push it into his throat, slicing it and killing him. You all noted as you saw something taken from Azazel and placed into the dagger. And when you tried to speak with Dead, you could not. But the dagger vibrated violently. Deciding that after searching the camp and not really finding much, but learning that it seems everyone is gone, you decide to head back to District 11 to Varus' shop, where you discovered that Robolas, the blind elf who works for Girgagex, had been by to look for you. He had not found you, but had went off. You all decided that the best thing to do would just be to get a full rest for now and worry about it tomorrow, on the first day of winter and the great opening of the gate. And that is where our story begins. In the middle of the night, while you all are sleeping. Except Dozer, because he's a robot.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
You're
Sorry.
a robot?
Does he not sleep?
Do you eat?
Do you feel?
So, you all lie still, sleeping and dreaming. Dozer, it's like this for most of the night as you keep watch, staring at the group around you. And all of a sudden, in the dark, you notice Demetrius begins to stir. He suddenly sits up and then is on his hands and knees looking down. Demetrius, you feel hot, like you're trapped in a brick oven. Sweat's pouring off of you and you're on your knees. And suddenly someone grabs your arm and pulls you to your feet. Dozer, you watch as Demetrius stands. Demetrius, a woman, the woman you've known and fought beside for decades, she holds your arm over her shoulders and she's pulling you along. And then she herself falls, which brings you down with her. Dozer, you see as Demetrius collapses back down. Demetrius, you finally snap out of whatever's holding you back, and you see blood literally pouring out of a wound in her abdomen. Ibafashan. You ask her why as you begin to cast a spell. She grabs your hand. Don't you dare, Gideon. She spits blood out at you. You say, you're going to die. She says, you need the spells or you won't make it out either. The world around you is on fire. How didn't you notice that before? That's why it's so hot. Worst of all, you have company. 4 Sukora have found you. Long, worm-like creatures without heads, but eyes all over them. Sharp pincers. And they're moving towards you. You need to go, she says. What's her name? You know her, but what's her name? Why don't you remember that? I'm not leaving you. The Sakura are getting closer, stalking you like vultures in the wasteland. The gates are breached. Alcor is lost. Your father will need help to escape the realm. Go, Gideon! Go! Dozer, you watch as Demetrius suddenly shoots up to his feet and runs to the door. Ibafarshan.
Whoa! Hey, what's going on?
As you try to stop him, go ahead and roll an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Okay. 18.
Suddenly, he grabs your arm, twists it around, and you see his eyes are white, and he shouts at you in a language that you don't understand. He pushes you, but not hard, just to get away. And then he runs out the door.
Hey, everybody.
No.
I wake up.
Father Demetrius ran. There was a weird thing going on. It's not natural. He's not himself, and he ran.
Let us find him.
Which way did he go?
Let's go.
Is exercise illegal? Let me sleep.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna control air and water and splash Zook in the face with water. and then I'm gonna follow.
I hope you know this means war.
Demetrius, Sakura lunges at you. You grab onto it, throwing it off of you as you stumble in the street. You hop back up to your feet and you hear this woman's screams behind you. The saddest part is that you can't remember her name. No, you can't remember her face. There's nothing left. She's gone. Who is she? You're running, dodging, burning debris as the city around you crumbles and your world falls apart. Ibarfashan. That name again. He's taking everything. The rest of you see Demetrius running out into the streets. You following him, chasing after him as he continues to run without his armor. He's incredibly fast, nimble. He's almost like an elf. And the rest of you, as you chase after him, Demetrius, you see your father. You see him just beyond this gate. But that's whooshing. The sound of air being beaten to the fires as the flames kick up around you. And you look up. Ibarfashan. They did it. The Quarry actually took a dragon. And you're terrified, but your father sees you. Everything's going to be okay. He's running to you and you to him. You meet each other. There are no words for either of you, but he embraces you as magic envelops around you. And you see that winged nightmare land behind your father as liquid fire billows up in his mouth. Before the rest of you are standing out in the street as you see if Demetrius has ran arms first into another man. They are embracing, and Demetrius, you awaken to see a man you recognize as your father.
You woke me up for father-son reunion? Sorry, I guess I wouldn't know. You woke me up for him to go hug somebody?
Wait, is that Father Demetrius then?
What's going on, Father Demetrius?
Father? Is it really you?
No, you are the father.
He puts his hand on your face and he goes, "They have brought us together, my son. They want us." He smiles and goes, you notice now there are actually a couple other guards behind this man, the rest of you, and they all have their weapons drawn. They're very confused. They look just like you guys at this point, where they're incredibly freaked out.
Hey, maybe we should get back. We can talk back at the room. Would that be okay?
Activate the capture disguise, and I change into an elf man. Kind of like not so like it happens in front of the guards, but just so that I don't look like me.
Okay.
Hey, Father, maybe we should take this back to the room.
So where are we? Just
You're in the streets in District 11. It's dark. It's late. It's cold. It's very cold. You don't have any of your armor or you barely have, you have your basic clothes on.
That fever really got you seeing things, Mr. Gideon. We should probably head back in, don't you think?
I know what you're doing and I hate it.
Up to you, I guess. If you know this guy, he can come too.
It is close. We can go inside and speak.
Of course.
Oh.
This way.
He turns back to his men and he's like, "It is okay. I know this man. Come with us, please."
Wait, they're guards?
Yeah, I mentioned that you saw that, not like town guards, like his personal guard at this point.
Oh, got it. I thought they were town guards. That's why I was
No,
tricked.
no.
Can I make like a perception check on them?
Sure, go ahead.
Or would that be investigation since it's more?
Perception's fine.
Okay. 14.
14. They are not like as caught off guard as you. You can tell like this is probably like the night shift of a crew. They are wearing armor, and on their left side of their armor, they have a symbol. Oh, I forgot it. A symbol of an anvil surrounded by a perfect circle made with a chain. That's the symbol on their armor.
I'm sorry, can you describe it one more time?
It's an anvil, and around it is a perfect circle made from a chain.
Gotcha.
I say, do I recognize?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Varys and say, "Do you know what that means?"
It's like, why are you asking me about religion?
And I go, I don't know. I think it's 22. Ben.
It's the symbol of Tramadoom. He is the god of the hammer, lawful good, the one who forges the steel and links the chain and binds us all together. He's the first of the new gods to grow out of Krakoa, and he is the eternal enemy of Tharazilis.
What was his name again?
Tramadoom.
Tramadoom. Okay. I
Exactly,
relate all of
spelled
that
how it
to
sounds.
the gang. So right, we're in good company, it would appear.
And it would appear that we are as well. Are you stationed somewhere close?
Oh, yes. It's just it's my friend Varys's establishment. He was kind enough to give us shelter.
Space is already really limited, but I'm sure we could take turns.
My guards can wait outside. It is okay.
Oh, okay, all right. Please come.
All right. You all walk back to Varus's shop. Make your way back inside, groggily and tired and
wet.
and wet. And finally kind of pile back into the warmth. Some of you, I assume, back to your beds. Others kind of just gather around to talk.
Is my bed within? Can I hear the conversation while from in bed?
Yeah, it's a small place.
That's all I needed.
You cast
Alright.
catapult on yourself to throw yourself into bed.
If only.
But is the bed wet? from the water.
I take someone else's mattress for show.
Well, I mean, you guys
Specifically,
have like
Aldis's.
bed rolls. There's not a lot of mattresses. You guys have been sleeping on bed
I
rolls.
take Aldis's bedroll right in front of him, eye contact the whole time.
Just cast control air and water again and pull the moisture out of the bed. Yeah, I don't know who you are, mister, but that's a mighty big hat.
I am not wearing a hat.
Oh, I was talking to Zook.
Oh,
I don't have the hat yet.
Oh, well, you have your other hat.
Yeah, and it's big.
nice, Demetrius. You have companions, I see.
Yes. Against all odds, I have found a group to warm up to, as it were.
I am Father Lysander. He turns to introduce him to all of you. You may call me Lysander. It's okay. No need for formalities among friends of my son.
So, it was you. You are the leader of the clerics.
Yes.
I don't understand. I've been working with them for weeks. Why did you not come to me sooner or ask for me?
I did not know you were working for them, to tell you the truth. My circle of trust is very small, and the people outside of it that look to keep it closed are very protective. They informed me that I was to meet with someone to bring them further in, but I had no idea that it was you.
I understand. That explains. When I heard the name, I surely suspected, but I have not seen you in years, since before I was taken.
My son, I looked for you for so long. And when I finally found the school you were in, I couldn't do anything about it. I felt so powerless. So useless. I am sorry for abandoning you.
It is all right. I had feared you were dead, or worse.
For a time, it was nearly worse. That is true. I had been sat into re-education camp after re-education camp, escaping one after another, always living in the streets. There came a point after I had realized how useless I was, how I couldn't save you. Something in me convinced myself that perhaps you would be safer even in the lion's den. So I left you there. But they have brought us back together now, and he puts his hands on your face.
Who is they?
The quarry that guide us. Did you tell me, what did you dream of?
I saw my spirit. His name is Gideon. I learned that fairly recently, for the first time.
That is, Gideon is my spirit's son as well.
Oh, sorry.
I had only ever seen bits and pieces before. I was never fully trained to understand or focus the spirits, but recently I see full scenes. The fall. And I had hoped that I would see you again so that we could talk about it. And so that I could learn more about our people.
You saw the fall.
The fall of the city, yes.
Dalcor. That's what that was. I did not see specifics. I only saw fire and felt heat. I knew I just needed to run. I did not know what it was.
I had never seen something so terrifying, not since we fled from Romagna all those years ago.
I believe there's more than simply bringing us together. Otherwise, they would have done it sooner. They must want us to know something out of the vision they gave you. Consult yourself. Consult your spirit and meditate on it.
I will.
Through faith, we find answers. And of course, pray to your God as well. For the gods are the friends of the quarry. And friends of all of you as well.
Yes, what?
I must admit I am a little lost here.
Henrik, you know how that you talk about your clans and you go on and all these things?
Yes, clearly.
But
Yes,
these
very curious. Where are they from?
they are people of dreams and spirits.
You have not told them, son, of our history.
I have not exposed myself to anyone. No, I thought it best in the climate of the city at the time.
My son's past is not one for me to share with all of you. That is his choice. And if he wants to tell you about mine and his, then he can. But I will not be the one to divulge. But to put it plainly, we are not from this city, of course.
Wouldn't be the first of this party.
Demetrius was very young, and his memories of coming here are, I'd imagine, not as strong as mine. I was about some of your ages, or Demetrius's age, when we were forced to flee. So it's very fresh in my mind.
Would I have heard of any sort of dream beings like this before?
You can roll a nature or history check if you'd like.
Nature it is. 16.
You've heard fairy tales of dream spirits coming to give children good dreams, or nightmares coming to eat them. But they're fairy tales. You've never heard of anything sort of concrete before. The dream world, plenty of fae have talked about walking through the dream realm, of course. But as to whether it's real or some fae trick, it's never been talked about.
Interesting. So, Demetrius is your true name then? Because you had been going as Gideus, and I thought that was just an alias, but that is what this man is called you, yes.
Gideon is the... Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any to tell you all. I have no reason to keep it from you any longer. I am known as a Kalashtar. We are a race of people that were once humans, but were bound to the spirits of rebel quarry these spirits, the good spirits that inhabited the dream realm, the spirits bound themselves to our ancestors, and we became one being. I do not dream as what I understand you creatures do. What I do, and what you may have just seen, is I relive the memories of the quarry spirit that inhabits my body. And since I had to flee our village when I was very young, before I was properly trained, I never knew very much about the spirit who inhabited me. Most of our people train when they are young, and once they come of age, they meditate, they learn the name of their spirit and who they were, what they did in their times in the dream realm. And all that was taken from me, and thus I never really knew anything. But now it seems that my spirit and the spirit of my father has sought fit to reunite us and give me the answers that I have truly desired over these years.
Your spirit's name is Gideon, then?
Yes, I had a clear vision some weeks ago. It was right around the time that we had met, and that's when I had first learned his name. And so, when we were forced to go into hiding, I chose that name as my alias.
Seems like a reasonable jump.
Joe is just like trying to discreetly wipe away tears from
Oh. I make a perception check on Joe's tears. That's.
So
This
the
is.
dream you just had was of what? You ran from us.
It was Gideon and a woman. I don't remember her name. I can't. They were fleeing. They were fleeing the city. Everything was on fire. All around us burning. She told me not to save her, for I would need my strength. He was being pursued by the evil spirits. Then I ran into my father.
What are the evil spirits? If the good ones are quarry.
Sorry, Ben, what did you call them? I thought they were...
Well,
Are they... Sorry.
all of the quarries, all the quarry are the dream spirits. There are rebel quarry, the good ones, if you will, that have attached themselves to us to escape from Dark War. And then there are the quarry that are in charge. Your layman term may be nightmares. Evil dreams.
Sorry. Darkor?
Dalquor. Dalquor.
Q-U...
2 words.
O-R. D-A-L-L?
Nope, just one no.
Dalquor. 2 words.
Uur. Okay. Aldous definitely has his notebook in his totes writing this down, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
What is it Eberron? I was not prepared for this.
Yes, it's an Eberron. Yes.
Okay.
So Dalquor is where they'll live, huh? That is like the dream realm, huh?
It is where our spirits once lived, yes, and where all the others do. It is the dream realm, as you would call it. And it's where you go when you sleep.
I see. And so that is a form of plane travel, huh?
His eyes light up.
Dalcor is, in a sense, a different plane, yes, but it is not reachable through any sort of planar magic.
Very good. I see. Okay.
Say we all go there when we sleep and dream.
Yes, whether you realize it or not. And when you have nightmares, it is the Quarry, the evil ones, that come to haunt you.
Interesting. So what happened to did we have an effect due to this burning of Delcor? You called it.
You cannot connect to Dalcor in the way that my son or I can. You can only experience it. For you to be attacked by a quarry in a dream, you have an instant reaction to wake up. You are protected by the material. But my son and I have our spirits. We are connected to something that is also connected there. That is why we do not dream. Because we are always dreaming.
Interesting.
Do
So-
yours? Oh,
If all this is tracking correctly, if the rebel spirits gain control of Delcor, then we will essentially have eternal nightmares.
No. The rebel quarry are the good ones. At least
Oh.
as far as good goes. Dalcor is already held by the dark nightmare quarry that you know.
I see.
And they are always trying to affect the material as best they can. They like to inspire certain people through their dreams to do evil acts. And even still, some come into our material plane and affect us. I believe that one said quarry is in fact this Abraham that lies beneath us.
He's not a problem anymore.
Past tense, lied beneath us.
I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
right.
late.
Rumors, I had totally forgotten. So it's true, you all killed it then.
Yes.
What was it like? What kind of quarry was it?
Took my life force away from me many times. I do not know what it actually looked like.
Aldous, you have the head, yes?
Oh yeah, this is what it looked like. We call it an aboleth where I'm from.
Aboleth, this is indeed. This creature admitted that it was behind everything.
Yes.
Yes, I did not speak to it as much as Grimold did.
Then I was wrong. It's a good thing you did not come to me for any advice, because I was very wrong.
What did you think?
I was sure it was a quarry. But it could not be a quarry, it's an aboleth. And a quarry cannot possess creatures like this.
So it is not possible that a quarry perhaps was influencing the aboleth?
I was about to say they can inspire them. So that is still possible, yes. But
to what end?
the quarry are not content with just Dalcor. They want it all. And they will take it all.
So your spirits show you visions of their past as your dreams? Are there reasons behind this, or are they random?
There's a reason behind everything. Good for Bolg.
So, Demetrius, your Gideon shows you a dream of a city on fire the day before the gates are supposed to open.
Or was it this city?
You think it is a warning, Sinri?
I believe it would be a mistake to let the doors open outside the city.
I have to disagree with you there. I believe that there are forces trying to keep the doors closed.
What do you think those forces would be keeping the doors closed for?
I do not think the Quarry want us out and about. I believe they are wreaking havoc on the outside world right now as we speak. And they would prefer that we all stay in here, where we cannot harm them.
Why are such powerful spirits afraid of humanoid creatures on the material plane?
There are not a lot of rebel quarry left. And if there are two here, they present a threat.
Do you have any proof your evil quarry are outside?
No, but that is why the gate must open, so we can know for certain.
We do not need the gate to open to know for certain what is happening outside these walls.
I have another question for you. If you said 2 rebel quarry, so the guards that are with you are not quarry.
No, they are simply followers of Tramadum. Recruits.
See.
Some of my earliest. Trusted soldiers that would die for me and I for them. But they would not let me die for them.
Now, so now you know, like, it's us, right? We killed this guy, this big Aboleth, and this Abraham. And you're okay with this, right? You're not going to tell anybody about where we are, what we are doing.
I believe...
I've never met you before. I just have to be certain.
I believed this aboleth was a quarry at one point, and I believed it was doing evil things. It turns out it was an aboleth that was doing evil things. I am fine with this.
Well, yes, but there is a price on our head, and you are not going to collect it, correct?
On the contrary, I think anyone who has a price on their head is a valuable companion.
I'm gonna insight.
What?
Oh, 15.
He's being genuine. He's refreshingly genuine. The first kind of real genuine person you've met in a while, so.
All right, I'm into your dad. I like it. No. All right. He's a good person. I
like him. Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
No, it's cool. It's Pride Month, guys.
Now, okay. Now, the Aboleth spoke of building an army to fight some large war. Could this be tied to the conflict with the quarry?
I do not know about any sort of large war, but quarry like to inspire followers and build armies to continue their conquest on the material. So yes, it is entirely possible.
You know there are other civilizations on this plane besides this city, though. Why would closing this city mean anything to these evil quarry if there are other people out there?
Because there are 2 rebels in here.
There are not other rebels on this plane?
Very few. After Romagna.
I think it is a great mistake to open these gates. Especially if we do not know if there are actually evil quarry out there.
I do not think that we have the power in which to stop this.
If we have the power to kill a god, we have the power to close a gate.
He wasn't a god.
Wait, but you came in through the gate. Why are you so
Yeah,
upset about letting people
I'm
out?
very.
I came in from a separate entrance. What I propose to you, Father Lysander, is you use that exit to check on this evil quarry. See if there's actually anything out there.
Can I march my army out of it? Is it large enough?
It is secret and hard to get through, but you could one at a time, perhaps.
Could one at a time. There's a gate right there just begging to be opened, and you will not open it because why?
There is a world out there, protected from destruction from the people within this city.
So you would have the quarry destroy the world instead of mortals?
I do not know of these evil quarry. I know of evil mortals.
And this is not even to speak of Tharazilis, who runs rampant across the material.
I don't know what that is.
You are without faith. What do you pray to, Furbolg?
Nature.
Nature. And who gave you nature?
Nature gave us life. And we owe it balance in all things.
No. Melora gave you nature. And after Melora gave you nature, Yeza keeps it. So, that is your balance, and that is your life.
See,
You may not pray to them, but they exist.
So you are saying, what you are saying is you don't want the plague of these people who have ruined their city outside. But if you keep them trapped, you are dooming them to themselves. I believe it is more important to educate these people and show them what a good way to act in the world is, whether by force or by persuasion.
I agree with you, Aldous. We should teach them. But teaching them by letting them out and running rampant across this beautiful world, they will do as they will. But perhaps we can teach them to take care of themselves here and each other, and then maybe they will be good for the world outside.
You are
Yes.
assuming a lot about a race of people in which you do not belong. I do not like the way you make assumptions about the humans when you are not one yourself.
Aldous.
You have not faced the struggles that the humans have faced. You are not from here.
Your struggles come from yourself. You create struggles for your own people.
Who are you to come in here and say what is right for a human race when you are not a part of it?
I'm not here to say...
Your way is the best way.
I'm not here to say what is good.
Them to make the decisions for themselves.
Because their decisions destroy the world. I don't care what's best for them. I care what's best for out there.
Have we not tried to teach them, and it blew back in our face?
Who have you tried to teach? I don't understand. Because
we tore down Abraham, and we tried to tell them the truth, and none of them wanted to hear it.
Instead, they create more cults to fight each other for power, for money, for useless things that mean nothing.
you're assuming you are saying everybody does this.
I'm not saying everybody does this. I'm saying enough of you do this.
We are dooming all of the others because of a few.
Why?
Many for the choices of a few.
Why do you believe that staying in these walls is doom for all?
Oh, I do not believe that it is doom for all. Why do you believe opening these walls is doom for all?
I don't believe opening these walls is doom for all. I believe opening these walls is doom for nature. And without nature, all will perish. If we destroy the land out there, there will be nothing left to live on. But in this city, if we can teach these people how to take care of each other, then maybe there is hope.
It sounds like you would rather slaughter the masses than let them talk to the natural world.
I wish to slaughter no one. They wish to slaughter themselves.
I don't think all of them do, though.
You are making...
I don't think they all do either. You must listen. I believe that most people want what's good for everyone. But right now, your system here, it is corrupt. Too much power in one place. And what will those people do if they get out there? Take more and more and more, making themselves more powerful, more indestructible, easier to keep everyone under their own thumb. If we open the gates now, the world is doomed. I do believe this.
I do not, and I am sorry, Sinrig, but you keep talking about the race of people to which I belong, and that I am a part of. So it is hard for me to stand here and have you talk about the people in which I belong, and my feelings and my beliefs do not align with what you are saying.
That is
and
fine.
You are not a part of my people.
If I may.
If you doom them before giving them a chance, you have given up on them before you have even let them try.
No, I believe there is hope for them. I just believe opening these gates will doom them before they have a chance to fix themselves. Joe, you yourself have worked so hard building an orphanage. Why would your people need this orphanage if there are not greedy, evil people among you seeking to take from others? You are one of the good ones. There are many good ones here. I do believe this. I just believe there's too much evil here to be unleashed upon the world just yet.
But who's to say that opening the gates will not show the masses of people that the ones that are above them are wrong?
If I may.
We cannot make decisions about the future. Who are we? We are not the people to decide what happens to the masses. We cannot stop gates from opening. We can be there to help and to make sure people are safe. Beyond that, we do not have control.
If I may, I believe, first of all, that your Furbolg friend has only the best intentions in what he says. And he is simply speaking as one without faith and without belief and in the system, in the world at large. I also believe he is not speaking specifically just to humans. I do not know any of your names. I'm very sorry. But he is speaking to the culture that has been built in this city, to which I would agree mostly. There are many aspects to what you say in which I agree, but I also think that your friend here, the monk-looking woman, has touched on the most important part. We cannot lock everything away and hope they get better. We must act.
I agree.
And the simple fact is that tomorrow, things are not going to get better. They are going to get very bad for everyone. So we must ensure that the gates open. Forever.
I suppose to put this, I guess the idea is there's nothing. Okay, yes, you're right. We kill a god, but it was an aboleth. I have killed before this aboleth. They're not crazy powerful, right? Yes, we took out some people, we did some crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, we are still hiding. If we could change the system, we would have done it a month ago, but we cannot. So if I respect the fact that things are going to get bad when we open these gates. People are going to go out. They're going to cut down trees to make fire, to feed their families. They're also going to cut down trees to sell them and build towers that will torture people forever. But the essence of people are, some are bad. Where you come from, Sinri, is everybody good?
No.
You do not have squabbles with other clans.
Furbolg.
We go to your plane and take your people, put them in a city so they can work out their differences first.
I did not put your people in a city. I did not put these people in a city. And again, I do not believe all of these people are bad. But let me tell you what I think will happen, because I've seen it happen across this plane before. Those among you that have power and have money and have wealth, they will be the ones to found these new cities. They will be the ones to build these new structures and worlds and lands. And they will be the ones in power in those places. And these are the ones who are evil and corrupt. So if we open the gates tomorrow, all these wealthy districts that I have been to, I have seen the greed and the power they hold on to. They will use that power on the world, and not just the world, but the people of this city who do not deserve it. There are good people in this city who deserve better for their lives.
I guess and I'm not trying to side with either side. I am an ambassador. This is my job, right? To help kind of facilitate these discussions. And I believe what you're trying to say is this 1% will win wherever we go. Yes, I get that. I am unfortunately part of this 1% in my plane. So, hey, I can't talk about anything, right? That's my fault. We've maybe tortured a few people. Well, no, I'm kidding. That's a joke. We are very good on the water plane. We only kill elementals. But what I am saying is, I think, and what Joe is trying to say, is these people are already in charge here. And we are not able to talk with them. We tried, right? We tried talking to this Senator Girgagas. We tried talking to Zane's father. Zane spoke to his own father, and he still pushed his agenda ahead of us. There is nothing we can do in here, but you move to the outside, things change. Perhaps we can lead something to happen in this large field. You know, maybe we can create some sort of education program for a new city of good people where we create this and then we move forward, bolster our armies, right? Create big catapults. We take down the bad cities. We kill all the bad people. And then we have conquered and we are the good people.
Why? Joe is like so baffled right now. She's why are two of the people who do not know of this city, who are not born here, who are not raised here, who have not suffered under this city's fist, why are you the ones making decisions about what happens to the city?
Oh, I'm not making this. I'm just
discussing. What I am saying is, none of us, not even me, a person who was born here, I cannot make decisions for this city. I do not have that power. I do not seek to have that power. We can't do it. I am not here to make life better for everybody. I am here to make sure my father gets justice. I am not a part of an education plan, a re-education plan. I am not here to make life better for everybody. I am here to make life better for me. And Joe walks out.
Sinrig, when I met you, I was not one of the good people of this city.
Wait, I have to hear this. To be though. I'll hold it.
And I would not stand here today if it was not for you standing up for me, an outsider. If the city had been left to itself, I would not live. I don't believe that those in charge have the best interest of outside. But I do not believe we can expect much change if they are not exposed to more. Know that there is more out there. The Inquisition flourishes in this containment. And though damage may be done, I fear this is outside of our control.
I do not wish to speak for the people of this city. But 300 years ago, I took an oath to protect the world and protect balance from people and beings such as the ones of this city. It is a hard place I find myself in. Again, I have seen the destruction of man, the chaos they sow. But I've seen the good too.
I guess we have an army, all right, Lysander? I am sorry, Sinrig, you were speaking. I apologize.
There are good people in this group who perhaps could lead the people of this city to better things. I understand what you say, Grimold, that in this city contained, the bad people have a strong presence. I fear for the world outside, however, when that presence is everywhere, all over, and not just in one place. Those gates open, we will not be able to track everyone. We will not be able to track Nardo, the killer of Joe's father, who's not here. They could go anywhere. This I say too. Right now, all our enemies, while there are many, are all here. Those gates open tomorrow. Who knows where they end up? But I am not the speaker of your people. Do as you will.
This has been a valuable discourse. We should all get some sleep. But I do need to speak very briefly.
Oh, if you need me in there, I'm outside. So, just saying.
It's okay. Tomorrow, we do believe there's going to be an attack. An attempt on Gigagax's life.
Great.
I do not care for Gigagax. He is no friend of mine. However, his death would mean that the next group to go for a power play would be the church. And we cannot have that. They would see this entire city locked up forever, praying to a god that is apparently now for sure dead. So, I need your help tomorrow to protect this gold dragonborn son of a bitch. You can think on it and sleep on it. And you can find me at the Knock on Wood.
Wait. You want us to protect these Girgaga? Why don't we take your army and go after the church at the same time they are going after him? We knock both the enemies out in one fell swoop.
My army will be there tomorrow. As will the churches.
Yeah.
I expect a full battle in the streets. And so
Wait,
do they.
Do you think the church is going to fight to kill Girgaga?
I believe they will be the ones to attempt to take his life, yes.
Well, wait. Because we were down in this pit and we heard that the gangs were planning to start something. The Lords of Hell, you know them?
I am aware of them.
Yes, they are going to start some sort of... Joe's friend, he's the son of Bernardo, one of the lead lieutenants of the...
Bernardo.
That's what I said.
Not
He's
there,
one of the
sorry.
lieutenants of the Lords of Hell, and he said, look out for the crossfire tomorrow. So I think maybe that they are planning something too.
Why would the Lords of Hell plan an attack on Gigagax?
I don't know. I don't know if it's on Girgagax. I don't know who it's on. But I believe if we are the only ones not attacking, we are fucking up. I say we get an army, we take out the church, and tomorrow, when everybody else is fighting, we kill him. We kill the guy who's running the shit. I know Grimald's in. He wants to kill all these fucking church people. Let's go, man. I'm tired of sitting here and waiting for things to happen. I need to get a plane shift scroll, and all these people in power probably got them. I can't find one. Okay, maybe that's why I want to go outside too, because maybe there's a scroll out there. Do they have paper outside, Cinder? Oh, you probably don't like paper because it cuts down trees. I'm sorry.
No, using the resources of nature is fine.
Paper is terrible. You are correct. I apologize. So why don't we, come on, you have an army. We can do something with this. What I'm saying is we can do something other than protect. There's no reason to defend a bad person.
You want me to allow the assassination of a leader and have an open war in the streets. And then what? Take over?
Yes, if possible. Like Sinric said, it is time to start this education. The only way we can do so is in power. If there is a flux tomorrow, we have to make sure we end up on top.
Roll persuasion check.
Let's go.
My
Let's go.
This is dreaming way too big for Joe. This is way too big.
That's a 26, baby.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
Take them down. I say we kill every last one of them. This is the French Revolution. Oh, that doesn't exist. This is the revolution.
We need to make it seem like it's someone else, though. I will not have anyone. No. If we kill him, we are no better than the church. We must be willing to work with him.
I will help if you can convince him to take this price off my head. I'm tired of looking like a fool in white skin.
Whoa.
Sorry, whatever that means. I apologize. You know what I meant. In a big hat. How about that?
I do not. I'm not on a speaking terms with him, but from what I hear, you are.
Really, last time I saw him was through a frog cloud, and we ran away. And then he gave me money, so I don't know. I'm confused.
It's a very confusing relationship.
Well,
I'm just trying to get out of here. I'm apologizing. You know what, you guys live here. You, Zane, Varys, you all live here, Zook. I don't want to talk about what's going on for your lives because you are the people who are going to really be affected. My job is to get the hell out of here. So listen, perhaps I am overzealous, but I just feel this is an opportunity for something to happen. And if we sit on our heels and let other people make moves, we're going to end up back on the bottom again.
as something will happen, the gates will open as long as Girgagax is safe. If he dies, there is no chance anyone will open those gates. He is a man who wants to do what we want right now. So, get some rest. We will regroup tomorrow. The opening is early. Plans to be about 10 or 11, just before noon. So, find me at the Knock on Wood and we will continue to speak. Until then, I must get some sleep, as my quarry awoke me at... I don't even know what time it is. And he gives you a hug, Demetrius, and he goes, we will speak more.
Thank you, Father.
Keep them in line. They're good people. And he looks at all of you and he goes, sleep it out, friends. He opens up the door, sees you, Joe, and he goes, we are done discussing politics.
Oh, thank God.
And he and his guards walk down the street.
What time is it?
Night.
I guess what time of day is it, I should say.
It's night.
It's late, like it's middle of the night, like morning, very early morning.
Like a cold sweat.
Yeah, you guys woke up in the middle of the night, like it's time to go back to bed.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to do anything else at this point.
No.
I would like to walk outside and talk to Joe a little bit.
Joe's not going to talk to you, Cedric.
That's fine.
I'm just letting you know.
So does Senreg walk outside after
Yeah,
Lysander, and then Joe, you just walk right back in? All right. You all, some of you feeling a little tense, others annoyed, go back to bed.
I was not ready for this today.
So like you have like another person inside of you?
No, the spirit.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
That's crazy.
That is how I can speak to all of you without speaking.
Was this like a secret, by the way? Can I like write this down? Can I put it in my library? Or do you want me to not just shut up about it? Because I can just, it's a private thing for now, but can I publish this?
Of course.
Oh, great. Okay, I've never heard of this before. We don't have this on the waterplane, so I am excited now. I learned something that is not evil. Everything I learned about this place is bad, except for you now.
You all.
Wait, one last thing. When we all lay down for bed, Cinna cuddles up to Zane. Okay, that's all.
Aww.
Aww.
Oh, those good kitty cuddles.
You all.
You scratch the bottom of her chin.
As Dozer looks around confused at what just happened. We'll catch you up. And you all drift off to bed and awaken in the morning. You all awaken as the sun peeks through the windows. You're all getting up one after another. Vars, what was the name of the other person that works there?
Kenneth.
Kenneth, as you guys are all getting up and begin rolling up the bedrolls, Kenneth comes in, and as he comes in, he's just whistling and takes his coat off and he hangs it up and turns around to see all of you in the back room. He's, ah! What are you doing in here?
Oh, Kenneth, it's quite all right, really.
Sir.
These are all of my friends, as you can see.
Hello, I'm Kenneth.
Hello, Kenneth.
This one's Dozer, and this one is
Dozer.
Sinrig.
Hello, Sinrig.
He's a furbolg, in case you didn't know.
Oh.
It's quite interesting.
It's very big.
This is Zook.
hello,
Also,
Zook.
you might have heard of him as Zonk.
Ooh, yes, I've heard of Zonk. Very good. I saw your show.
This is my friend Father Demetrius. He's
Demetrius.
cut from the same cloth as we are, you know.
Hello.
It's quite all right.
Hi.
This is Grimwald.
It's a pleasure, Kenneth.
Yes.
From the same cloth.
Hello, Grimod.
And then this is Zane.
Hello, Zane.
Hello.
His father is well-to-do.
Oh, okay.
And then finally, this is Aldous and Joe.
Hello, Aldous. Hello, Joe.
He's not from here.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so you're disguised right now, right?
No, I was asleep. I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah, so. Oh, clearly.
Joe is actually from this
I am
back of the woods.
Madeline Virtual, born and unfortunately bred.
Master Vars,
Yes.
are you aware that some of these people fit the same description as the ones who the church claims killed Abraham?
You would not believe how often we're mistaken for those people.
Mistook me for some other person. That is not me.
This is actually paint.
I'm running into a conundrum here, like an HR issue. Is
How to tell your employees you killed God at 101.
yes, that's where I'm at right now.
Looks like Kenneth is getting a raise.
I imagine the CEO of JP Morgan and Chase talking about, well, everyone, God is dead and we killed him. Welcome. All of you are getting an extra cookie for Employee Appreciation Week.
Fucking Wolfram and Hart.
Good reference. Yes.
Sorry, that was a little old school.
So, of course, I could see you all look just like a lot of them. If you were named Zonk, or if you said are you known? Which one's the real name, Zonk or Zook?
I am Zonk.
Right. If you were named Zook, we'd be in trouble.
Yes, how unfortunate that I am one letter off.
I'm going to just begin preparing my supplies for healing for the day. That is what I do here.
Kenneth, that is a great idea. You should just get right to it.
Going to. I have an appointment in an hour, and Dina will be by soon to begin doing things.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go.
And
And
he believes us at a 7.
He seems shaken, very shaken at this point, and that's really all you'll get with that one.
Right. We should all just go.
Yes, we were meeting Lysander at the Knock on Wood, correct? Right? Or is that I wasn't in here when we discussed these plans or whatever have you?
I believe he would like to speak to us more about the ceremony today and what all will happen. Varys, how much do you trust Kenneth?
Yes, I was just going to ask.
Well, I pay him a salary to do a job. I don't think him. Honestly, I don't know what to expect out of this at this point. I could either try to buy his silence. I don't have a lot of money to do that. Or I could try to convince him to just not tell anyone. This business is really important. I think it needs to. Well, business. It's not a business. I think this clinic is really important. So.
I agree.
I agree.
You know-
I'm gonna hand Varys 10 platinum to give to Chaboy to silence him.
I don't think it's going to cost this much, really. He's a pretty understanding chap. So we'll try like 2, 3.
3 platinum then. Here you go.
We'll try that. Okay.
Maybe Sinrig has a rock he could have it.
I'm going to go talk to Kenneth real quick.
Okay, he's in the back, and he goes, you know what's crazy? It turns out that there's a giant fish head hanging off the belt of the blue one. You know, just kind of weird, right?
Kenneth, I'm going to be completely honest with you right now.
Yeah.
All the people in that room, including myself,
right,
have killed the aboleth that was claiming to be a god.
The aboleth that was claiming to be God.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't mention that part. So God's done then. It's good. Where he's back and he's talking.
You know what? I don't know. But we killed something that was claiming to be a god.
This doesn't sound that bad.
Right. To make it really seem not that bad, here's 2 platinum.
Oh.
And you just go about your business.
Master Varys, is this a bribe?
Yes, this is. And I really don't want you to say anything that would bring undue attention and possibly disrupt the goings-on of this clinic.
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
This is a bribe. Yes. I love it.
Just so happens I'm really good at these kind of things, guys. Oh, fuck, 21.
21?
Right. We wouldn't want to bring undue bad attention to the shop. Many people have been helped by us and by your remedies.
Yes, and also you yourself have done a fine job.
Thank you, Master Varys. I will keep it quiet.
Good.
Although you should all move along before Dino gets here. That kid is just a serious blabbermouth. He is not cool at all.
Right, we're leaving. Make sure Dino is good to go. We'll be out.
Very good.
I'll go check that backpack in a couple minutes.
He
Carry
goes
on.
back to getting ready for the day.
I walk back into the room and I give a platinum back to Aldous, who's not there.
And can I just go run by the orphanage really quickly before and then I can meet people at
Yeah, like everyone's getting packed up. They're getting something to eat really quick. You could do that. You could run over there really quick. It's
Okay.
not far.
Yeah, I just want to check in.
Sure.
Would you like company or prefer to travel alone?
While I appreciate the gesture, Grimald, I would actually prefer. I have built a relationship with the owner of the orphanage, so I'm just going to check on him and to see if any of the Lords of Hell have visited him recently. I will be back momentarily.
Fair enough. Be safe, and I will see you soon.
Appreciate it.
All right, you head over to the Josephina Bartholomew home for wayward children and arrive to see Leon outside hammering a sign in that says open to all who are lost. And he sees you coming up and he goes, Joe.
Hey, Leon. How's it going?
I decided to say fuck my father, and we are opening today.
I like your attitude. The poor and needy don't stop being poor and needy because your father says to stop. So
Exactly.
I think this is great. I'm just curious, have any of the members of his gang showed up again since that day that we saw them?
Roll persuasion check.
He's not great at those. 12.
It's okay. He trusts you.
In fact, the right-hand man of the gang stopped by to try and talk.
You said, I'm sorry, what did you say, Ben?
My father came
Oh,
last night, tried to check in to make sure that I wasn't going to open. I spat on his shoes. And he, get this, he begged me. He said I had no idea, and I told him, no, father, you have no idea. Said, we are done. Then he left, tears in his eyes. Probably understands I have no control over, he has no control over me anymore.
Curious that he begged you.
He doesn't know how to handle losing power like that. He's a child at heart.
I see. I can't imagine that anything bad would come of this place after the opening today. I would hope not.
Even if there's some sort of attack, you'd have to assume that the people are gracious enough to not attack an orphanage of all places.
I would hope so.
And if there is a battle, I want to be here to help, which is why we are open to all who are lost. Even if someone needs to get in off the streets, we will let them in at this point.
I am worried about this place, about you. Would it help? Is there anybody that you can have? Do you have a way of protecting yourself or of protecting the people here?
I can defend myself, Joe. It's fine. Know how to swing a sword.
He pats the sword on his side. He goes, "You're fine. It's the worst that could happen."
It just starts raining. No.
Said the words.
Where is he? Wait, where is he?
Where's who?
Mark, I heard his voice.
Oh.
Wireless headset, so he can hear and talk, but
Terrifying. That was terrifying.
He
What do you
polymorphed
mean?
into a
I've been
chair.
sitting here the whole time.
True polymorph. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out what Joe would say. I'm torn because April knows that ooh, that's not good. But Joe loves how stick it to the man he's being right now, and she's like, fuck yeah, open. But she's also concerned. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna say to him, prove to me, let us spar. Prove to me that you can hold your own, and I will leave and not worry anymore. And I whip out my quarterstaff.
I'll pull out my gun.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh no, I'm not good at these. Oh no. 7.
I honestly would probably lose against you, Joe. I am not going to lie there. But against some thugs, I could definitely hold my own.
Okay,
You just got to trust me.
I do, Leon.
Everything is going to be okay.
Mm.
Stop, guys.
There's those words.
Joe can't handle anymore. She can't do it. She's just just had a victory, and now it's time for her to have a super bad defeat. It's about time.
No more cliches out of this guy.
All right, now excuse me. I need to
I'll
go
be right back.
I'll be
Go
right
ahead.
back.
There it is. There it is.
All right, well,
Once I
We
open
should
this
split
place
up.
up, I could finally retire.
All right, Joe.
well, Leon, happy opening day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh, you said good luck.
And he gives you a hug if you
I-
accept it.
I do.
And with that, you head back to the group.
Then he walks under a ladder as he walks away.
Black cat. There's a change in the matrix.
All right.
Like, damn it!
You meet back up with everyone at the. Did anyone want to do anything at the shop before you head off to the knock?
Yes, I want to go pick up my hat.
Oh yeah, he said it'd be done the next day, right?
Yeah.
You paid extra for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Caps for sale.
Remind me again what it was.
Hat of disguise.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So he brings it back, and you didn't pay him for the hat, right? Just for the act of going to get it.
Let me see. Yeah, it looks like I didn't pay him.
All right. So you head back as everyone is setting up, and the market row is packed right now. There's a lot of you could tell people who aren't normally from here. There's a lot of sightseers. So I'm not saying District 1 nobility, but District 5, lower middle class kind of people are all here, wow, look at the poor people. Wow, look at these people. They're slinging junk on the street to try and make a living. That's so interesting.
Fucking yuppies.
Buying souvenirs, which are scarves that people have labored incredibly hard on, and they laugh because they're I'm buying this because it's ironically bad, and I'm going to wear it. You do find your dwarf, who has set up shop at this point in the morning, and he sees you, and he goes, "Oi, that was not easy to find."
Worth every penny.
All right, let me see here. I believe it ran me about 300 gold.
Oh, you, sir, are a magic maker.
That's it, right? Why can't I fucking find the cap of disguise right now? It's cap of disguise, right? Or is it hat?
Hat, yeah.
That's why I can't find it.
It's Fedora of disguise.
300 gold.
Oh, you got it.
Now, if you like, I can put this on top of the other hats.
No, I think just the one will be fine. This one.
Sure, I worked really hard on this.
Let me just make sure. Let me do a quality test, and I put it on, and I just big.
The hat of disguise is going to allow you to cast disguise self, which you can seem 1 foot taller and can appear. So your hat.
I could be taller too.
Yeah, but the illusion, the illusion can get up to 1 foot taller, is what it's saying. So you will have you will have a 1 foot tall hat, is basically what it comes down to.
Outstanding. That's a big goddamn hat.
It's not as big as the glued stack of hats, though.
No, but okay, so it's 1 foot taller than it actually is. So it's whatever it is plus a foot.
Oh, you're wearing it on top? Sorry.
No. I'm saying
Sorry,
whatever the hat is, right? Say it's I don't know, a regular top hat with yeah, plus the extra foot of the magic. So
yeah. So it's about your size. It's definitely silly, and people laugh at you as you walk on the street.
Oh,
especially
they always
the hipsters.
I walk with a pep in my step that I haven't had in almost a century.
All right. Give me 1 sec while woof woof to you. Give me 1 sec. I have to fulfill a request really quickly. As you guys all begin to walk, right?
Yes.
All right.
While he's doing this and we're all walking, could it be problematic if we help Girgagax but are seen and recognized? We might want to do our best to help but lay low. Maybe cloak up a little, that kind of thing.
I think that this is a great idea. I do not think that we should be gallivanting around, being like, hey, look, we killed your god, and now we're here. Come and get us.
I've never seen a god before. I don't know what that is. I'm now an elf man with a giant hat.
But I think that this is wise, Grimald. I think that having us, while we can still aid in protecting Girgagax, maybe we do not necessarily need to be up in front of everybody who wants to kill us.
And Girgagax's support will only go so far.
Yes.
If we are recognized, he may turn on us as well. We must be cautious of that.
I agree.
Might I suggest we keep our distance from each other? A group of 9 of us, looking somewhat similar, might draw attention. So, might I suggest we stagger ourselves as we go to the knock on wood, and then as we go to the ceremony?
Yeah, the CDC recommends 6 feet, so.
I really quick, just a heads up, 18. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I've been asked to pick a number. Sorry. Continue, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I am more than happy to go. I can go on by myself. I can sneak through the crowd. I am relatively good at doing that. I can also have a disguise kit, so I could disguise my appearance a little bit and cloak up so that I am not as noticeable.
Me too.
So, but I think this is wise. I think we do not all need to go together.
All right.
Demonstrates that the slayers of Abraham are still roaming around.
That has such a good ring to it, though.
The slayers of Abraham?
Sounds so good.
Slayers.
Perhaps while searching the crowds for trouble, we could attempt to procure something like a sending stone to be able to communicate between us.
As long as you all stay within 60 feet of me, I can talk to you and you back to me.
Oh.
So you'll be a dispatcher for us.
Perhaps, yes, if you like.
That's weird.
Yes, I think that works. Oh, it is your spirit. It is Gideon that is the one that speaks to us.
Yes, I used this talent a couple of times, but I never really drew attention to it until...
I thought you were using a spell. I do not know magic very well, so I assumed that you, with your magical powers, you were using a spell. This is very interesting.
Yes, the spirit gives me telepathy.
Cool. I think that this is a good idea. We all stay, maybe some of us in front of him, to the side, whatever, but we all make sure we can see each other in case something happens, but we don't necessarily need to be right next to each other.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. What just happened, guys? You all
So we got an $18 tip from the gentleman named Your Best Narrator.
nice.
Yes, very, very
Thank you
nice.
so much, your best narrator. You're awesome.
Glad you didn't get
Cheers.
a natural one. I appreciate it.
Always roll high.
Oh, good. And then he said, "Very well, DM." That's what he said.
Oh, there we
Play-
go. Okay.
We'll play that one again.
Great.
There you go.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. All right. Let's get back into it though. So, who is going to who you said only some of you are going to knock on wood?
I think we're staying scattered since there's a lot of people that are like
Okay.
around and visiting. I think we're kind of like keeping our distance and not traveling in a big group and just kind of trickling in.
Yeah.
Did I
Sounds
interpret?
good.
Can I get just what exactly is going to happen? Like, what exactly are we trying to do? Is there any chance we're leaving the city?
I think that's what we're going to talk to Lysander about.
We do not know what is going to happen. We suspect the Lords of Hell are planning something.
But
We know that the
I understood. I understood all that. I was in and out on my bed. It's you guys are a drag, but I just I can't leave just on a whim. I would just want to make that known.
I have no intention
Yes,
to
and
leave.
I don't think we're going to leave today. I think our job right now is just to make sure Gilgagak survives this ceremony.
Okay.
I think
All
we're
right.
just making sure the gates open. We are not necessarily going out.
Asked and answered. Thank you.
All right.
That is not my plan, at least. If it happens, I'm sorry.
As you guys are heading out, walking out the door to Varus' shop, you open up the door and see a man in white robes, blonde, a glazed look over his eyes, walking up to all of you. Did I say elf? I believe I did. An elf, as he's approaching the shop at this point, as you guys are walking out, and he stops and he goes, "I know that smell. I know that smell.
Sorry.
Hey! oh, I smelled Varus in here somewhere," and he like kind of like puts his fists up and he's just like, "Hey, you guys, Varus and Dozer and most of you, but Varus and Dozer especially, you recognize him as Robolus, the elf from the White Rose. How you doing?"
Pretty well. How are you, sir?
Great. Hey, look, I need you for a minute. Came by yesterday. You weren't here. Great staff, by the way. Very friendly. But I need you just for a minute.
Varus?
Right. Yes. Well.
No, not just Varus. All of you.
All of us?
I need all of you.
what for?
Well, someone wants to talk to you.
Who did you say this was?
The blind guy from the White Rose.
I don't know if Mark ever.
I don't think you
Right,
ever
I was saying that in character, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Oh, hi, I'm Robolus. I kind of work with your father. Kind of. But not today. I kind of always work for the other guy. Our mutual friend, if you will. Employer? Well, he's our mutual employer. Because he pays me and he pays you. So he's our mutual employer. He wants to talk to you.
Why are you being vague? Are you talking about Gilgagak? Yes or
Do-
no?
Don't say the fucking name. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. And he like
Right?
kicks the dirt.
Rookie.
Ugh.
But we are talking about Gilgagax.
Yes!
Just to be clear.
Fucking dare, construct. All right. Just come on. Like, come on.
Well, no, no, people are like after us. Like, we are trying not to, we're just about to separate out and not be caught. So I don't.
Great. Okay, that's awesome. Separate out and then come talk to us.
You are the ones looking for us. You put the price on our head. Why would we go with you?
As I recall, boss saying, it's that the gods were not going to look for you. They
So
would
why-
not hunt you down. It was the people that don't like you. So really, you don't have to fear gods. You just have to fear angry mobs with pitchforks.
Yes, that is
Much
exactly,
easier.
That is exactly what I am trying to avoid.
And you totally can. But also,
We need you to come talk to us.
Fine.
Why did,
Oh, you want to stay? I don't care. Fine.
we have other things to do.
We do have a lot to do.
Right. You're going to the great opening, I'd assume.
Yes, but where? Okay, fine. Where? Where does he want us to meet him?
We have a tent. I can take you there. It's very easy to get to.
Can we meet you there in like 10?
Fine. Meet me there in 10. You know where Avernus is?
Yes.
Yeah. We're not-
We've commandeered that square, so it's ours now. During the great opening, great staging point, great base camp. We got a nice green room set up for our guests. A couple minstrels going. So just come over there. All right. When you get there and you see the guards, look at the guard and say, "We're the ones that killed Abraham. Let us in." They'll let you in.
We need a better code word than that.
Literally, it will get you anywhere in this city at this point. There are a lot of people afraid of you.
Me?
I mean, not you specifically. You're very squeaky. But all of you combined are terribly frightening. Which is why when we heard you're working together again, boss was like, gotta go talk to him.
Insight. I'm gonna insight that.
What if we say like A9? Abraham's 9. Something along those lines.
The 18.
9?
18.
18. What was that? An insight?
Yeah.
He's not lying to you. He's in fact, even I don't know if you ever spoke to Roboles in the cell, but he seems like a very candid person. Not genuine, really, but candid.
Yes, I think we can go there in like 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes. Go
Avernus.
down there. Avernus. We killed
How long
Abraham.
does it take to walk there? How long does it take to walk there?
I mean, about 10 minutes. From here? Yeah, it's about a 10-minute walk.
Give us longer than that then.
I mean,
You were the one that said 10 minutes. I figured you were just going straight there.
We have other things that we need. I told you this. We have other things that we need to do. So
Okay.
20 minutes.
half an hour.
For the record, boss goes on in 3 hours, so we need you there before then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right? I'm very serious. If you do not come, he's going to be mad at me. He's going to think I didn't tell you.
That
And
is.
that would be bad.
We will be there
I'm your
between.
good friend Robolus. We ate
Yeah.
tea cakes together. Come on.
I don't
Yes,
think that
of
was
course.
me.
Look,
we
I
will
eat
be-
tea cakes with Varus. Right, I remember you said like 10 times you're a robot. I get it. What was that? A golem, right? Cool.
As Joe just slowly starts to walk.
Is Lysander here by chance?
No, you guys
No,
are going
he's
to
at
see
the.
He's at.
the,
Oh, he's the other
knock on
one.
wood.
Yeah.
No, no,
Never mind.
no.
Never mind.
One bar, then we're going to the other bar.
Please do not show up. It would be very bad for me. He's like yelling as you're walking away.
I don't know this man.
So we're not going, right?
I honestly, I could go either way. I could go say hello, you know.
Later, let's go talk to Lysander and see what he has to say, and let's tell him that Girgagax wants to speak with us,
Yeah.
and then see what he thinks.
If we are potentially helping Girgagax,
Yes.
then it could be beneficial to be closer to him.
Yeah, I think we go talk to Lysander like we had planned, and Girgagax can wait.
Exactly.
He sends the people of the city on us. He can wait.
All right. So you all quietly and discreetly make your way through the city streets to the Knock on Wood to speak with Lysander. And with that, I think that's a pretty good time to go ahead and take a quick break. Yay! Woo! Thank you once again so much to your best narrator for that tip. You're freaking awesome. Just a reminder that if we get 10 Patreon subscribers by July 5th, as of now, is the deadline, Mike will blue himself.
So.
The phrasing.
So please check us out at patreon.com/Once Upon a Tavern. We will be back in 15 to 20 minutes. Ka-chow. See you soon. And welcome back. Just a reminder that if we reach 10 patrons at the $5 level by July 5th, Mike will show up to session entirely blue. He will blue himself. So go to.
Otherwise, that violates TOS. So it'll be like neck and hands and arms and stuff. Because I can't go.
The stuff we can see.
Just to
blue, everything.
But blue, like blue is blue.
Right.
It's gonna be blue.
There's no half-ass in this.
I'm already ready. I'm already looking up face paint.
I'm whole-assing it.
All right. So you do that. Go to patreon.com/onceuponatavern to become a patron today. Just $5 a month will get you a blue mic. So, not like a microphone that's blue, a blue Michael Flores. Okay. So, let's dive back in. You all had split up and navigated the streets stealthily and discreetly to arrive at the Knock on Wood. When you arrive at the bar, we need tavern music. Excuse me.
Is that tavern music?
When you arrive at the Knock on Wood, the place is packed. You haven't seen this many people in here since the night of Zenarkensek's show. And even then, they're using the stage as, like, seating at this point. Like, there's just tons of people in here from all sorts of walks of life, just all kind of talking and chatting. You see Tack running to and fro, trying to keep up with the amount of work coming in. Food's just coming out of the kitchen and out of the kitchen and out of the kitchen. You see tavern maids just going around with beers and waters and some wine here and there, just kind of dropping it wherever they can, scooping up gold as they pass by. It's packed. What do we do?
Do I
Scan the room.
Yeah.
Roll perception check.
Yeah,
Wait, who's in here now? 'Cause we're staggered, right? We're staggering in. We're not all in here.
Oh god.
You didn't all come in at once, but we're just kind of assuming you're as a group because you're close enough. I got you. You're close enough so you can get people's attention if you need to.
I got a 19 perception.
Okay.
10.
Okay. Joe, you're looking around and you notice over by the stairs there's someone with the symbol of Tramadoom on his armor.
Okay. I'm just going to walk over.
Okay.
There and take a seat.
He's not sitting. He's standing by the stairs.
Oh, so they might be upstairs.
Do I see this?
Do you point it out?
We're all in there. I can put. I just don't want to be super obnoxious.
No, I know, but can I see you?
Yeah, you could discreetly point, nod to him, Joe.
You know what I look like. You saw me when I left in the morning. So
Okay, then I speak to you. Do you see something?
And this is my head, right?
Yes.
Over by the stairs, the symbol of Tramadoon.
Okay.
They might be upstairs. And so I just walk over.
Okay.
Okay. Joe, as you approach him, he kind of looks at you. Yeah.
My party and I are here to meet with Lysander.
He looks around and kind of takes note and he's like, go on. Second floor, third door on the right.
All right. Is there anybody in this hallway going up the stairs, or is it
Yeah, there's tons of people just hanging out in the hallway. It's a madhouse right now. Literally, the whole city has come down to districts 10 and 11 just to get a sight of this gate opening. So, it's a madhouse right now.
Hopefully, it's good for the economy in 11. Okay, I'll just go up and I'll go in the room and I'll wait for everybody while I'm in there. I don't want to be waiting in the hallway and make it obvious.
All right. You all make your way there. Is anyone not going to go?
I would like to do a quick lap of the crowd and just using Watcher's Eye, having it's a feature I can more easily pick out members of like essentially police
Okay.
and also criminals.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to like see if anybody in the crowd stands out as like city watch or potential like criminal in the crowd.
Quite a few. You obviously pick out quite a few potential criminals, and less than, but still a decent amount of clear cops, like white band on the arm kind of cops.
We do that.
Are these the guards or the Inquisition, the church, like thugs?
You don't know. He's
Oh,
he's
okay.
the one that's looking around for all that.
Uh,
The rest of you are making your way up, right?
I'd like to talk with Zane and Grimold, actually.
Before you go in. Okay.
There is an interesting buzz about this place.
Yes, I am definitely getting a vibe of a decent amount of criminals and also law figures.
You think they're onto this group here?
I have not deigned that yet, but I could poke around the crowd and try to get more of a feel if that could be of use.
Let's say they were. Why? This group wants the gate open as well, yes? Or sorry, it's Inquisition cops, right? So that's part of the church?
I have not determined if they are city guards or some of the new forces the church have been amassing. That I could check out. I will be back. And I'll shimmy back and linger around people, like the lawful people. I say lawful. You know what I mean. The narcs in the crowd, and
Roll perception.
with a 25 perception, can I kind of get a feel for if they're city guard or church?
You actually kind of pick up on some of their conversation, and you can hear them. They're very quiet, and they're talking with their hands over their mouths like this. Shut up! I know what you're thinking of. I hate you. Hand of the mouth. Watch Avenue 5. Anyway, they're speaking with their hands over their mouths. And it's very casual, but you're able to just pick up some of it with that wicked perception check. And you hear them. Okay. You're gonna want to make sure keep the masks concealed, no matter what. Okay. Only when he's about to make the announcement to open the gate, put them on. I'm like, okay, and then he's like, and then start slashing. Anyone? This crowd's filled with enemies. We don't have time figuring out who. All right, you got it. And then one of them kind of like slaps the platinum piece down and gets up and walks off.
I will walk back over to Zane and Sinrig. I believe we have an issue.
What did you hear?
Understatement of the season.
Oh my god. That was so Grimold.
So even keel. Just like, got it.
The people in the crowd were talking of waiting until the announcement and then just opening up on the crowd, just assaulting anyone around them. We may need to work fast to mitigate this before it becomes an issue.
Good word.
The conversation last night. You know I do not want innocents hurt. I do not want people hurt. I just want what's best for the world. Go tell the others. Grimold, which one was talking about slashing anyone?
No.
Oh, okay. At this point, Can I even see them since they were walking out?
You turn back and they are now gone. They've walked out the door.
I could potentially find more who seem similar, but I have lost sight of the particular ones who were
Any
making
special
it.
markings on them?
Could I tell him of any markings that were
No,
like
they
what I
they-
noticed that made me feel like they were lawful people, or people of the law?
Their plainclothes. What you noticed about them is the way they were kind of, the way they were acting. Like they weren't acting like they were part of the crowd, like the criminals or like the people who are supposed to be here are. They were acting suspicious, wary, kind of like watching their shoulder the whole time. It's the way they acted is what tipped you off to it. They are in plainclothes, so.
Okay. And did I get any inkling towards where they stand, like group-wise, or was it just like that they stood out?
No inkling as to where they stand.
Okay. I do not know to what faction they belong, but I could hopefully pick a few of them out of the crowd once we move to the gate.
Grimold? Zane, I have something to ask of each of you. Grimold, will you come with me outside to pinpoint where these men are? Perhaps we can dispatch them easier. Zane, go inform the others of what is happening. Take Cinna with you, she will keep you safe.
Right away.
And then,
Alright.
yeah, I'll start walking out with Grimold if he follows.
Yeah, I will go out.
We'll come back to you two as we go upstairs to the rest of you who arrived at the door and barely even knock once before the door opens. You see inside Lysander is sitting at a table. He's having a small breakfast as he sees you all come in. And he looks up to you guys and goes, "You came! Fantastic. I got to be honest, I wasn't entirely sure. Come in, get out of the hall."
I go in.
You all make your way inside. Dozer, Demetrius, Zook, Varus, Aldous, and Joe all make your way inside, one after another, kind of just like casually making your way in. It's not obvious, but the door shuts. There are two guards in the room with you. And Lysander ushers you in. He goes to sit by the window. And he's just like, "So, I'm glad you came. Like I said last night, we believe there is going to be an attack on Kirkagax. And despite how persuasive the blue one was, I'm sorry, can I ask for your names? I do not know your names. It's very confusing."
Forgive me, Father. I did not think to introduce them last night. This one here is Dozer.
Hello, Dozer.
And his companion Zook.
Garrick, the Magnificent.
Oh no. Oh no.
Relation to Zonk.
Close relation.
That is the alias he is using.
Oh, clever.
Father?
And who else?
Zook, we can trust him.
It's not about that. It was so mysterious.
It's his brand.
And this bearded elf.
Varus. He is a healer like myself.
You have some dwarf blood in you, yeah?
On his mother's side.
The blue man?
Aldous. From
Hey,
the water plane.
Great
Yeah,
at the drums.
Nice to meet you. And the formidable looking monk lady.
Joe.
Very good. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
So,
For the record, just a point of order. I want you to know that in the bar I had my disguise on.
oh, okay. So,
I
the
had
elf.
my when I'm up here, I could take it
You're-
off.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I assume you're good. So
Great, just so we're not getting anything taken away.
yeah, no. You said you're traveling discreetly. I'm not gonna fuck you guys for that one.
So instead of Blue Man, he says the Cockney Elf.
What happened to the blue man? No, instead you dropped it. He looks around. He goes. We're missing some. Did they not want to be part of it?
Oh, I do not.
At this point, there's a knock at the door, and one of the guards opens it, and Zane and Sin are there.
On wood.
Yeah. And Zane and Sin are there. And he goes, "Oh, the Dragonborn, come in, come in."
Yes. I'm here to tell you some important news. We've been surveying the crowd, and it seems that there are some suspicious fellows who are looking to put on these masks and start just slashing indiscriminately as soon as the announcement is made.
Yes, we are aware of them.
Oh.
And
We are.
where is Sinrig and Grimald?
They went outside to try and look for some more of these troublemakers.
They need to be very careful.
Yeah.
They're not all inquisitors, but there are many inquisitors.
What is their goal?
From my understanding, it is chaos. Make the people afraid, kill Kierkegaard, and ensure that the gate will never open again.
Oh my god. So they are willing to destroy the people of this city, innocent lives, in order to
Fear
maintain the status quo.
Fear drives anyone into rash and senseless decisions, but
Yes.
fear of losing power, that could drive anyone mad.
It will be a second Cordoba Square.
That is their goal. But I'm placing my own men and women, fighters, clerics, people who have come to us wishing to fight back. We are also placing them in the city. So, when the church expects to be slashing at civilians and peasants, they'll encounter my people. It's not going to be pretty, but it will protect many. That much I can be sure of. What I can't guarantee is protecting Kierkegaard. He is who I need you to focus on. I can ensure that my people can take care of the civilians, but they aren't going to send just any old slashing idiot to kill the High Commander. They're going to send someone important, someone powerful. And we need to make sure they do not do it. So I need you all to keep an eye out, look around, and do your best to protect him at the very least. You have a prior connection with him. If you can get on his good side, that would work even better. Get you connected to be in good spots. But if not, I understand.
He actually asked to meet with us before the opening.
I will take that meeting.
Yes,
Though I will not tell you what to do. You are your own people.
Lysander, if it is not too much to ask of you, I know that your people are here to protect the civilians. A friend of mine has an orphanage that is opening today, and I am afraid of what may happen to him. Could you send or have them be around the area of this orphanage in case things happen? I would be forever grateful.
He turns around, he looks around you at some of his guards. He goes, "You hear that?" And one of the guards nods. He goes, "Can we spare anyone?" And they talk to each other quietly for a minute. He goes, "I believe Seraphina's blade may be able to spare a few fighters. We can send them there." And
How do I know that name?
he looks back and he goes, "We can send some of our clerics there. What is the place called again?"
It is called something.
The Josephina Bartholomew Home for Wayward Children?
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. If I remember right, it's just something like says exactly what it is.
Everybody's waiting to find out.
But no one can be certain.
And then I would tell them exactly how to get there, like exactly.
I mean, how many orphanages could be opening today, of all days?
The guard who looks like he looks like a paladin, even, and he comes up to you and he like gets on his knee, and he goes, "I vow we will protect this place." And he stands up and he goes, and as they walk out, Lysander's like, "That's so embarrassing." These paladins are very intense.
Theatrical.
It's something.
I love it.
I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. That I have a very personal connection to that place. And it's only for helping the innocent civilians. So I appreciate it very much.
Of course. You can, if there are any paladins you can trust, will keep it something safe. It is the paladins of Tramadum, who wield the hammer like to be crude, like they wield their dicks. Strongly and confidently.
Perfect. What is this paladin's name?
Big hammer energy.
So that
Hammer energy.
God damn it!
Oh god, there's so many good names of the episode for this one. I don't know how you're gonna pick.
This paladin's name, or is he still in there? I'm sorry, did he leave?
He had left.
Okay, this man's name. Could I inquire?
It is Charles Redmayne.
Charles Redmayne or Redman?
Redmayne. Redmayne.
Gotta throw a Y in there. Just kidding. Sorry.
He's Welsh.
Yeah.
And he will keep your friends safe. Now, as for the rest of you, I suppose your mission, if you have no other, is to go to Kikagax and speak with him about protection.
I thought you were about to see if we choose to accept it.
I know, I was like...
As of now, if you would have it, you are officially under the protection of Tramadum. I bless you all in his service, and he comes up to each of you and touches your head and protect you under his guidance. May Tramadum forever keep you safe, and his anvil forever keep your armor strong. Is there anything else?
It's always scary when Matt unmutes his mic when in places of religion.
He's not there.
I'm not there, but I was like, oh, thank God Grimold wasn't there. He would have been weird about religion right now.
Yeah, I thought about being weird about it, but...
I would like, if people start to leave, I would like to, if you do not mind, Father Demetrius and Lysander, if I could have a word with both of you privately before we leave.
As long as your companions do not mind.
No, I don't fucking care. Downstairs.
See if you can find Sinrig and pray he did not get into too much trouble.
That's what I was just thinking.
As Tyler winks at the camera.
And with that, we will go down to Grimold and Sinrig.
Just cuts to us in a fight.
That's what I'm hoping for. Let's go.
So, you all made your way outside. Go ahead and roll perception check, Grimold, to see if you could catch the guy who, had just left.
That's an 18.
An 18. As you look around the crowd outside the Knock on Wood, which, by the way, the very packed nature of the tavern has spilled out into the street. Like, it is just a crowded mess over here, especially because this area is especially close to the gate. So it's like, probably a 15, 20-minute walk to the gate. So it's a bar. So you are looking around and you happen to notice him. He's thankfully fairly easy to spot in the crowd. Bald, kind of bulky, and you see him kind of like pushing his way through the crowd and just kind of moving quickly.
Do I recognize him as an inquisitor?
Roll a history check.
I was gonna say because I don't know that they are inquisitors necessarily, but I might recognize him personally.
You get it. Roll a history check.
All right, that is a 9.
You don't recognize him now.
Okay.
Do you see him?
I see the one who was talking in the bar. Yes.
Point him out.
And I will do my best to discreetly point to the man in the crowd. Should I roll a sleight of hand as to not?
No, it's okay. No one's paying attention to you.
Can I see who he's pointing to?
Yeah.
Just
all right. How close to his companions is he?
He's alone.
Grimold, if you could perhaps dispatch him quietly, I can make myself look like him and call off the attack.
The difficulty there lies that
It is hard, but if we do not do anything, innocent lives will be in danger. And that is the importance here.
you are right.
Worst comes to worst, they catch us and we still save as many lives as we can. We might as well take the risk, though.
That's true. Zane is informing the rest. They should be here shortly if we do cause more commotion. But commotion here means that the crowd will be weary during the announcement.
Exactly. Do what you can to quiet him, and I will try to take his place.
Understood. And
And
then
then-
I will try to push through the crowd, and as I get close to him, sleight of hand, like draw my gun and put it to his back.
Yeah, and I'll stealth up to try and get close to the area. So when I see him do that, I can disguise self as that man, whoever he is.
Hey, both roll stealth checks. What'd you get?
It's a 14 for me.
I also got a 14. I got a 10 plus 4.
Okay. Stand by a moment.
I don't think we're getting to the opening today, guys.
You wouldn't happen to have Yakety Sax on that Spotify playlist, would you?
I have to decide
how much he's going to fuck us.
We're trying to save innocent lives. Damn.
Doing great.
I mean, it was his fault.
I'm innocent.
Okay, so as you guys are approaching, quietly, Sinrig, are you far away? You said.
I'm a little more distant than what Grimold was because I'm gonna like jump in when I can to take his place.
So, Grimold, as you approach through the crowd, just kind of pushing through people, you pull the gun quietly and slowly make your way up. And as you get within adjacent to him, within threatening range of him, all of a sudden, like incredibly fast, the short sword unsheathes out of the sheath, spins around, and he slashes down on you for his advantage, 17.
Oh, 17. That
17.
hits.
And a 21.
Wait, is this a surprise round though? Because of my whip of warding, I cannot be surprised.
Oh!
Then he did not do that, so I'm just gonna roll attacks again. I mean, he
So I
still
would have at
attacks you,
least-
but he.
Yeah, I was
he's
gonna
still-
say I would have at least seen
I'm
the
gonna-
like drawing happening.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just do regular attacks then, really quick. So that's a 9 and that's a 23.
The 23 hits. The 9 does not.
All right. So as he spins around, he draws the short sword. The first one, you see it coming. As your whip of warding begins glowing, you realize you're in danger. As he's noticed you, you fling backwards. The sword just goes right in front of your face. He spins it around and slices across your chest again quickly. That's going to be a... $12 piercing damage. As a less of a slice and more of a stab, but
Dude, I don't know who whistled, but I heard it twice.
That was me.
Okay. Well, it sounded like in Jurassic Park, the noise that the dinosaur that has that fanned out neck thing, the noise he makes. Because with the echo, it was really cool. I don't know. I thought you all should know.
With that, I need Matt and I need Sinrig and Grimold to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, god damn
We
it.
both got initiatives, advantage, sorry, and I just rolled a natural 20. So
What about the dinosaur? Does the dinosaur roll initiative?
No.
Dinosaur.
Hey, stick, stupid, stick.
No wonder you're extinct.
Dino DNA.
Do the gates of the city say Jurassic Park on the inside and we don't know?
Oh lord. I mean, those are
Then
giant
what'd you
gates.
get?
That would be dramatic.
I
Guys,
got
come
a
on.
21.
Sorry.
21.
Yeah.
Grimold.
18.
18.
Holy fucking shit.
So at the end of his turn, he's going to disengage and he runs 30 feet. Sinrig, you are up. Grimold on deck and enemy in the hole. Sinrig.
As this
How
caused
far-
a-
People have already begun to scream and scatter the moment. the
That's
short
what I
sword
wanted.
How far ahead is he?
Perception check, please.
Hang on, Zook. You're still up in a conversation. You guys
Well, yeah,
are
the
probably,
scream. You said the screaming.
Yeah, you guys are probably just getting out of the conversation at this point, so just stand
Okay.
by with me,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
All right, Senrig.
How far ahead is he?
He's about you. Since you were staying back just a bit, I'd say he's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay, I have 40 feet of movement, or I have 35. Sorry. So I'm going to run forward, cast, use my Furbolg magic.
Furbolg
I'm
DNA.
trying to pull it up. I'm sorry. Where is it?
Oh, what? You weren't prepared for combat either?
No, I was here. My version of disguise self, I'm going to look just like him and run right up next to him going, "They're attacking me! They're attacking me!" and try and mimic his voice as best I can.
You haven't heard his voice yet, so you can do your
Didn't
best.
he just say something to oh no, he just attacked him, I guess. That's fine. Okay, damn. I called for help in what I would assume to be the best voice I can do for him.
Oh,
Just
no.
ends up being a Grimold impression.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, do I roll something for that, or am I just
You
doing
can
it?
roll a deception check.
Okay. I just got a -1 for that, so.
That's why
So
we
I-
believed you were from 3 for so long.
I rolled a 4, so I got a 3 actually. So.
All right. That will end the turn there. Grimold is up. Enemy on deck. Sinrig in the hole. Grimold.
Now I'm weary to attack him. So I obviously saw Sinrig run up and turn into a copy of him, correct?
Yes.
Which one's the real one?
I will.
You can also hear a very unconvincing shout of help coming from Sinrig. So, so you're like, oh yeah, that one's definitely Sinrig.
True. So I will go up next to Sinrig and do my best to grapple the
All right, roll an
man who
athletics
attacked me
check.
and ran. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's not gonna where they work probably.
Never know.
You said athletics. That's a 4.
Oh
No, 5.
Ooh.
Sorry, 5.
Oh, he got a 5.
Damn.
So defense or attacker wins. So yeah, we'll say you're good.
Holy shit! All right.
You managed to, in a very sloppy grapple, just kind of like get your hands on him, and it's tough.
We're just like slapping each other as
You
we're
both
trying to
just
grapple.
kind of tripped, yeah.
Anything else, Grimald?
You're both like, meh.
That's a grapple is only 1 attack, so you can still do other attacks part of your action.
Put him in the sleeper hole.
Out.
He looked at me
You
and
know.
he said, "Let's get it on."
Good answer, Grimald.
Okay, I don't normally grapple people. What are my options as far as attacking? Is it just a normal attack then, other than that?
You could do a normal attack. You could trip, I think. I don't know. 1 second.
I mean, if it is a normal attack, I could just use my feet, like my fighter stuff, to try to trip him with it. I will.
Yeah. So you once you're grappled, the target is incapacitated. They have the grappled condition. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's basically it. They can't move. Is really all it comes down to.
Okay. All
There's
right.
no like
so-
enhanced combat maneuvers like in 3.5.
Okay, well let's say this then. I start to grapple him, and then I will push both arms into like one grip, and then I will draw my dagger and cut across the back of his leg, trying to trip him.
Okay.
Using
Roll
an
an
attack
attack.
with my trip
All right.
ability.
Roll your attack.
Do I get anything because he's grappled? Or no, I'm grappling him, so it would probably be nullified if anything.
No, you don't get any bonus from grapple. You just stop his movement.
My apologies. I didn't have the plus the dagger I just took last time. I didn't have that up. That is 14, 21.
That'll
21.
hit. You got damage?
I don't know why, but I cannot find the dagger in my thing. It's a D6, correct?
Yeah,
Dagger's-
dagger's 1d4.
Oh, it's a D4. Okay, that was why I wanted to check to see if it was like a D4, D6. So, okay, then that is. No. That is 13 damage.
Damn. All right.
It's because I was tripping him. He also has to roll a strength check.
Strength save, you mean?
Strength save, yes.
He rolls an 18.
That beats it, so he does not trip.
So he manages to plant his ground as you slice into the back of his leg, and blood begins to pour onto the ground.
And while I'm doing that, I'll shout out, "This is the man! I'll subdue him!"
All right. He's gonna go ahead and he's going to attempt to escape the grapple. Oof. Roll an athletics check.
That is 20.
20. Okay, so he attempts to escape the grapple and he cannot get out of it. With that will be the end of his turn. Sinrig, you're up. Grimald on deck, and enemy in the hole. Sinrig.
I want to dive into the melee and try and grapple the guy. And I want to like.
He's already grappled.
Nah, I understand that. I want to jump in and go, Grimald, let me have him. You run. And dive in.
All right, go ahead and roll an athletics or acrobatics. Or you roll an athletics.
The strength one.
Yes.
Maybe have advantage if I'm already restraining
Yeah, I
him and
wasn't
ready
sure
to
if
pass
that
it
would-
over.
No, it wouldn't do that, but
Okay.
because he's still squirming around.
Oh, that's all right. 22.
Yeah, all right. So you manage to get your hands on him as well and tell Grimold to let go, which he can do on his turn. Anything else, Sinrig?
Can I like hurt him to make him scream? So I can hear his voice.
You can attack him.
Yeah, but like intentionally I want to make him scream. I want to hear his voice. Okay.
This got dark.
I'll just kind of grip onto him real tight and just do like a melee attack, I guess.
All right, go ahead.
Is that just an unarmed strike?
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack, so
Okay.
just your strength mod. No,
Alright.
no proficiency bonus.
So
Unless you're proficient in unarmed.
16.
16 will hit him. So that does 1 plus your strength mod.
So 5 damage.
5 damage. That gets like an ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
He's pretty bloodied at this point. As you like kind of grip in, you see like blood pouring more out of his wound in the leg. Grimold, you're up. Enemy on decks and rigging the hole. Grimold.
I will, seeing that there's a solid grip on the guy, I'll take a step back. I'll look at Sinrig. Are you sure I should move? Do you not want me to stay here for backup?
Or knock him out really quick and go.
All right, I'll take the dagger. Oh, God. Knock him out real quick as I start stabbing this guy with a dagger.
All right.
So that's 2 attacks. That will be a 20.
Hit.
And, a 22.
Hit.
I don't know about you.
That is 15 damage total between the 2 attacks.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Oh, good God.
I said knock him out, right? So I don't know if that.
You did. You did.
Okay.
I will, let's just say I just do straight up, like, Shiv style, just a couple of quick punctures, like, in his side.
Do you want to do non-lethal?
I would prefer to do non-lethal, so maybe
So
one...
you could just... Yeah, so like one shiv to the side, you pull it out and bash the hilt against his head as he goes unconscious.
Sounds good to me. And then I will use my movement to back the fuck up and try to get back into the crowd.
All right. People are screaming at this point. The crowd has parted quite a bit. The rest of you at this point, you've made your way downstairs after just talking with Lysander. The music in the place is loud, of course. But you see people have begun to like run into the building and like are screaming, like pushing people aside, trying to get off the streets.
Sorry, hey Ben, did I get that private moment with Lysander and Demetrius?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to you. Don't worry.
Okay, no, I just sorry.
They've already started.
Got a lot going on.
You're fine. You're fine.
They have started attacking people. This is their plan to stop the opening. We must go. I'm gonna push out. I'm gonna run out.
All right.
Varys.
Aldous runs out. Zook, what are you doing? Varys,
Dozer,
what are you doing? Dozer?
Yeah, I run. I hear the commotion. I'm shitting, and I'm staying with the party because they're my protection.
Do you think we should? Do you think we should attack the people or run to Girgigax and maybe protect him?
Ooh.
Quickly now.
Not on me.
Gigax is our duty, but I believe if we see anyone on the way we need to help, we should lend a hand.
Absolutely. We will. So we're gonna run out and we're gonna run towards the.
Towards where everyone else is running away.
And can I say that since I knew they were supposed to be coming, as I disappear back in the crowd, I'm thinking very heavily, Demetrius, are you listening? Just like over and over until I hope to get a response.
Need to be able to see you, bud.
So you, Aldous, Zook, Zane, and Dozer, you all run out into the street, and Grimold, you watch as they just run past you in the crowd. We're gonna come back to this fucking mess in a minute.
You just had to say you were all prepared before session.
You said the words.
You
I was
Said it.
prepared
It's
for
not a
mine.
mess. We're doing fun things.
Nothing bad will happen. I believe that.
All right.
Hoping-
Joe and Demetrius, you're still in the room with Lysander. What would you like to discuss?
Okay.
Do we hear the screaming?
I was hoping that
You
was gonna
can
come
you
in
can hear the
fast.
music down below, kind of thumping against the baseboards, but no, it's loud in here. It's fucking
right.
crazy.
Okay. So you believe in Tramadun, and I know that Demetrius, you believe in and follow the teachings of Krakoa. Do you guys know I have been trained in the ways of what is the name of it? I am a monk in the way of the drunken master, and my master Klaus, he taught me to meditate, but not just to meditate on nothing, but to believe or try to believe. I have tried in the goddess, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ben. Junlei.
Yes, I am aware of her.
We have had to do. I have had to do much of my meditating and in private, as I'm sure you both have as well. But when I heard that you, Demetrius, believed in Krakoa, there was a glimmer of hope that there was somebody among me that was not a follower of Abraham, that believed in the way of the new gods.
Yes, I chose Krakoa as the conduit for my healing. My father and I were raised, and we Kalashtar believe in the way of the shattered crystal. I won't go into too much detail now, but
We have other things to do, I understand.
the short of it is that we believe that in us doing good, we can affect the plane of dreams and bring the light back to the darkness.
I see. Well, it has been very hard for me to, while I want to believe, it is hard because I do not know of anybody else that believes the way that Klaus and I and my friend Erickson do. But I found you. Do you know of anyone? Are there any clerics or anybody that has been in hiding that believes in Junlei? That you
Yes,
know of?
I have many clerics of Junlei in my army. They're good, smart people. Believe in the power of free thought like she does.
Yes, and it is what she believes in that I feel a connection of that within my soul. But I have not been able to really harness that belief or learn more of it. So while now is not really the time, I felt I needed to talk to others that I knew believed as I did. And if we all survive this, I would love it very much if I could talk to some of those clerics.
I would be very happy to introduce you to them.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate it.
Come find me after this is all over today, and I will put you in contact with some of the very smartest of her kind, of her order.
Thank you. And thank you for your kindness in protecting my friend. It is something that I don't know if I can ever repay, but I will try.
It is my duty as a protector of all of you. I have to help where I can, and if someone trying to do good needs help, then we will go help.
Very much appreciated. Now I think, as you said, Lysander, we should probably, Father Demetrius, go see our party and go see Girgagax and try our best to protect the people.
Yes. Thank you, Father. I I hope to see you soon.
You will. This is only the beginning. Be safe out there.
And you as well.
And you two leave.
All these like father moments are making Joe like,
Meanwhile, outside,
oh god.
Grimald, you watch as Zook, Varus, Dozer, and Zane and Aldous all run past you, running toward Sinrig, who is now disguised and holding an unconscious body.
That looks like the same body. I look like him.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to be clear.
What are you doing with the body right now, Sinrig?
Can I do or say anything while they're running past? Like,
Sure, you could try.
Can I try to grab Zane's arm as he runs past?
Sure. Zane, do you resist someone trying to grab your arm in the crowd?
No, especially since I said I was open to trying to be aware of who needed help around us.
All right, so you feel someone tug onto your arm.
So I whip around.
And Grimald is there.
That card.
And the unconscious one is a troublemaker in the crowd. The one who stands is Sinrig, and then I'll push you forward.
The rest of you approach Sinrig with this body that he's carrying off, right?
No, I'm still there.
Oh, you're still holding it?
Yeah, I'm gonna call out with acting like a sore throat, like, ugh, they choked me, but this is an imposter. Men, to the meeting place.
Okay.
The plan is foiled.
Roll a deception check.
With like a double advantage, right? Like, 'cause it's so.
Nope.
Good.
Give us our men back.
You don't know what's going on, Aldous.
All right. I got a 13.
13. Okay. Aldous, Zook, yeah, all of you approach without Zane to this scene.
I thought Zane was with us. He said he pushed him with us.
Well, he's gonna be shortly behind. You guys arrive first.
Is he on the way to Avernus?
No, you guys are going toward Avernus, and this is in your way.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Zane is just behind you. He is not with you at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
just held him up a moment.
When I said he, my pronouns were unclear. I meant Sinrig.
All right, so you are in front of Sinrig now, but you don't know it's Sinrig. This guy is standing here. He's holding a body that looks like himself. What do you do?
I'm gonna Arcana check to see if there's a spell going on.
Okay.
Ten.
10. It seems to be something magical happening, though what it is, you're not totally sure.
There is something magical going on. I don't know what it is.
Zane, you approach.
I was gonna. Okay.
Grimald just informed.
Varus, what did you want?
I was gonna say 16 Arcana check. Can I tell?
Yeah, it's a disguise self spell that's being used. Someone is trying to look like the person they're currently holding. Though who it is, you don't know.
Gotcha.
Zane, you run up at this point.
I discreetly put my hand over my mouth and I say, Grimald just told me this is Zane. Or excuse me, this is Sinrig.
We know this
Fuck
is
me.
Zane.
Sorry.
He is the person casting the spell. We know that is Zane. And this is
Excuse me.
Albert. What are you trying to say?
Sorry, I'm very flustered right now.
So Zane is not Zane.
No,
Zane
this
is somebody else
Sinrig.
talking about Zane.
Zane is Zane. The man standing here is Sinrig. He's holding.
Who am I?
No.
You're Zonk.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, and
So I'm gonna approach Sinrig. What should we do? Did you have a plan or?
No.
Yeah, you guys are done. At this point, you all hear. But about 10 of them or so, moving from around the corner. The sound is coming from just around the corner, back from where you came.
You better drop that, and we should go. To Girga guys, quickly.
Okay, am I hearing that too? Just like
Oh yeah, Grimald, you are too.
Okay, then I'm going to go up to the group
and Demetrius, really quick, sorry, Grimald, and Demetrius and Joe, you two walk downstairs as people are running in, and they're like, everyone be cool, there are Warforged are coming, everyone just calm down. As they're all running.
I will run to the group and say, the Warforged are here. We should just make our way to Avernus. Is everyone cool with that?
Got it. And I'll turn invisible and run.
I'm gonna say, scatter! And a fog cloud's gonna burst out from me.
There you go.
But also you throw a bottle on the ground, just scatter.
Is disguise self concentration?
I don't know. What the fuck do you think I am? A DM?
Florida.
I was just wondering if Tyler lost.
No,
I think invisibility is.
Yeah, no, I lose disguise self. I'll just turn invisible.
Yeah, you might just lose the.
Cool.
So, Sinrig turns invisible. You watch as, first it turns into him, and then he just turns invisible quickly, and then you watch as this body just drops to the ground, just falling into the mud. And you all run toward Avernus. Demetrius and Joe, what are you doing?
That was probably our party.
Probably. Let's discreetly take the long way around.
I know this place very well. Can I use my background to get us back ways to get there? As a urchin?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you walk outside and see that the Warforged have already closed off the street now at this point. They're stopping people from going down towards where the apparent commotion has come from. The rest of you are running. I'm gonna need dex checks from Dozer, Zook, Varus, Grimald, and Zane, and Aldous.
Can I have Harvey roll this?
Yes. Yeah. Because you guys are running.
Can Cinna help Zane?
Cinna is also running, so I'm gonna need something from her too.
Okay, then can invisible Sinrig help Zane?
Sure. Yeah, because you're not in danger of being caught because they can't see you. So.
Okay. So can Zane just have advantage, or is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I, as a wood elf, can completely hide within the fog.
Okay. Cool. You're good.
So, okay.
You're good then, Grimald.
Well, technically, it was better with advantage.
So, Dozer, what did you get?
I got 15. Sorry.
A 15. You're good. Zook, what did Harvey get?
15 plus something. I'm still looking for a dog.
Y'all are good. Varus, Varus?
20.
20. You're good. Grimald, you are good. You disappear in the fog. My bad. And Zane?
12.
Okay. Aldous?
4.
What?
4.
4. All right. You guys are running. Senrig, you grab onto Zane and kind of help pulling him along at this point. But Aldous, you slip in the snow and hit the hard frozen mud at this point as you watch as two Warforged step out of the fog at this point and kind of zero in on you. And you hear them, "Halt, citizen," as they walk towards you.
Did Zane make it away?
Yes.
Can Sinrig stay behind to help Aldous as well?
I cast Thunderstep.
Or
no,
that?
you were helping Zane, so you
No, I know. I just didn't know if I could. Okay.
Yeah.
Can anyone see this happening?
You're gonna hear it. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
I teleport myself to an unoccupied space I can see within range. So I look as far in the distance as I can towards where we're going. I teleport to that.
All right.
And there's a loud explosion. I need all the constructs to make a Constitution save.
Within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, within 10 feet of me. I figured
so they were further off. They were about 20 feet away from you.
Can I change what I do based on that information? Or no?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I would cast Misty Step instead. I thought I had to push them away.
Oh, okay. All right, so you cast Misty Step and give yourself a bit of a head start to speed up past them all. You all turn the corner and manage to evade the Warforged barely. Okay.
I like to believe that like Joe and Father Demetrius are just like waiting at Avernus for them.
A casual little trip. You all do meet up finally, outside the square, like on the main road that leads to the square of Avernus, coming back together. Joe and Demetrius not far behind, as you two walk up. What do we do?
Let us head in.
That's all you have to say about that, huh? All right. So
Okay, well, we get there, and I'll turn to everyone and say,
I don't know anything that happened.
there is a seditious group within the crowd that wants to attack after the announcement is made.
Yes,
we know. That is what Lysander was talking about.
Lysander
Where were you?
Lysander's in where?
I was trying to check to see if we were safe in the meeting, and I found this out here.
Yes,
Did Zane tell everyone?
We were trying to dispatch the group who were willing to hurt innocent civilians.
Yes, and Lysander has an entire army that is prepared to defend those innocent
Listen.
people.
It seems they did not know. It looks like this was a tragic misunderstanding of different information.
A farce.
Yes. Unfortunately, I believe we have succeeded in the plan that the zealots wanted to commit. Because now the opening will be closed.
How do you know?
What do you mean?
What were they planning to do? Cause a commotion, which would close down the opening, right? What have we done?
Caused a commotion in a random street.
We will see.
Before the opening has not yet happened.
We are to talk to Girgagax momentarily. We can inform him of the situation and that we have it covered.
Oh, that is true, yeah. We do know the boss. Okay. Sorry, you are right. I am just like flustered. I almost got caught by these big guys with metal eyes. That's scary shit, man.
Yeah, they knocked me unconscious one time.
Yeah, they surrounded me and I'm like, fuck that. So I left.
But those are carried me and saved me, so it is okay.
I will burn an action to use the Pearl of Power to get my stealth left egg.
Okay.
But yeah, let us go talk to Yurgagax. You are correct. It is just a misunderstanding. It is nobody's fault.
Okay. You all walk down the road to the square in Avernus. You see a ton of tents have been set up in here. And there's a few guards standing near the entrance of this little square who stop you as you approach. Hey, what do you want?
All right, can I lean in and I'm gonna tell him a secret?
Sure.
We are the ones who killed Abraham. And I just raise my eyebrow.
He looks at the other one and goes, he whispers what you whispered to him. I go. They step aside.
Whew, glad that worked.
That's what the blind man told me to say.
Oh no, yeah. I was
dope.
ready, that's all. Okay?
I wasn't gonna yell about it.
Shit's getting fucked.
Did we hear what she said?
I don't know. She whispered it.
I mean, we all know what we're supposed to say.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
So, yeah, that's what Robolis said to say to the guards. So,
was that before I got there or after?
I don't know. It was when I think Robolis was there with all of you. So
Yeah, that happened on the way to the knock on wood.
Anyway,
okay. I just missed it.
As you all walk in through the guards, walking past the guards to the square, you can see a ton of first of all, a bunch of nobles just kind of out like drinking. You see some senators here. None of them look happy to be here. Many guards and some Warforged even kind of watching. And at this point, you hear Robolus coming up. He goes, "Hey, question. So you're like, hey, I'll be there soon. We're good. You know anything about something that happened around the knock on wood?"
Potentially.
All the Warforged are lighting up. Was that you?
There's a seditious group planning to assault the crowd, and apparently it's a non-issue that I did not know was such. That is my bad. I will take full responsibility.
Good, you're intelligence gathering already. Great. And for free. How about that? All right, come on, let's go. And he lights his pipe as he's walking. He goes, all right, here's the deal. Gargagax is very stressed right now, so just remember to be kind, be sensitive to his feelings, and most importantly, don't say anything stupid. You could set him off. Got it?
You don't know us at all, do you?
I know you all a lot. That's why I'm saying these things. If I was hiring like a Growth Adventurer group that existed, I wouldn't have to be telling them these things.
We are the only veteran group you have.
You are literally the only one in New Praxia. So
I'm sorry.
That is unfortunate for you.
It's unfortunate for us all. So, but you killed Diablo, so what can I say? So here we are. We are now at the tent that is Girgagax's, I think. Oh, just some blind here. That
tent. The tent that's Girgagax's.
Girgagax's tent.
Wait, it's blind?
Aha! It's funny because I haven't said it yet. All right, so go inside, and I promise that if I hear screaming from anyone, but specifically Girgagax, I'm sending the Warforged in.
Well, listen, okay, you have to be on guard because this might get intense.
Oh my god.
I don't get it. Why?
It's pain.
Why is that?
Pain, lots of pain.
Are there tents set up in this camp?
Yes, because we are going to be in a tent.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought this was a hut. And he walks away.
He's blind.
Oh shit! He told you.
I thought it was. Sorry, guys.
Nice.
So, yeah. You guys going?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. You walk in to see a couple of halflings who are currently measuring a robe on Girgagax. And he's got a big goblet in his hand as he's like holding his hands out. And he goes, "Finally! Where have you been?"
I will let my my party members explain.
Robles went to pick you up yesterday. He said you weren't there. Why?
Oh, I had some personal justice to dole out. But
Personal.
we're here now.
What? You kill a god and suddenly think you just dole out personal justice.
We were also dispatching a demon who is trying to work against you.
Well, no, it was a devil, and that was
my bad.
Yeah, it was my personal business. I don't really care if he was what he was trying to do.
All right. So now we're gonna do this. You shut up. And he points at Joe. You talking, and he points to Grimold. Why, the devil working against me? How so?
There was a devil that was working with the crap. Okay, math spacing on the
Lords of Hell.
Thank you so much. Was working with the Lords of Hell, and we do believe they are going to cause a commotion.
Great. Okay, Lords of Hell causing commotion. Why?
To stop you from opening the gates.
Good. How?
By putting fear into the people and killing you.
All right, and what are we gonna do to stop it? No! Ow! Damn it! Don't poke me with the damn pin! And they look up and they're like, sorry, High Commander, and they're like, keep going.
I know he told me to shut up, but I'm gonna say to Grimold, you are certain that it was the Lords of Hell?
I thought that's what we assumed it was going to be.
No,
that the Lords of Hell were trying to cause a commotion by the gate.
No, but the person that you heard talking about whatever happened, that was one of the members of the Lords of Hell?
I don't know about that. I was more referring to dispatching the Lord of Hell that we did yesterday.
He's saying because, remember,
No, I remember.
there was a crossfire that Nardo mentioned.
Yes, but I didn't know for certain. I thought it sounded what Lysander was saying. It sounded like it was the church.
Okay, so you have evidence that says the Lords of Hell are going to attack me today. You have evidence that says the church is going to attack me today. What does that mean?
That we're going to protect you.
Yes, you are. But what does that mean?
That means we are going to do. Okay, so am I allowed? Sorry, you told me to shut up, but I'm going to speak anyways. So it seems, from what we have learned, that whoever this group is, whether it is the church, whether it is the Lords of Hell, whether it is all of the above, they are going to attack and attack without impunity. They are just going to attack anybody within range, innocent civilians, as well as try to attack you. There are people that are already handling the citizens, and we are here to ensure that you are able to open the gate and that you are not killed. So that is what we are here to do. Now I am not a strategist.
All right.
Left to some of my other compatriots, but that is why we are, unless you had something else that you would like to discuss.
All right. He takes a big chug of his goblet and then he just kind of like throws it. It's like metal, so it just takes on the ground.
So
he goes, all right. 1,000 gold apiece to keep me alive until the gates are open, and then after, I know how you work, to keep me alive for 24 hours, we'll say. 1,000 gold apiece. How you do it, I don't care. You're the experts. In addition, if you catch anyone who kills me or tries to kill me, you can put the blame for killing the aboleth on them instead. I'll be like, oh, I got it wrong. It's this one that actually killed the aboleth.
Insight.
Right?
Yeah, samesies. Oh God, I hope you did okay.
Well, D&D Beyond is kind of fucking up right now, so.
What?
I crit 19.
You what?
I rolled a 20, 19.
Oh, good.
He seems to be genuine right now. He is very uncaring and unfazed that you mentioned that there is a larger loss of life potential. He's focused on the protection of himself.
Of course he is.
But about the blame thing specifically.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's literally willing to pass blame to whoever gets it next.
Why are you a leader?
Oh,
Why
Sinrig,
do
could you not
lead these people?
Sinrig, please.
I lead these people because I killed the guy who last led the people, and you killed the god that everyone prayed to these people. So that's why.
You would not do everything in your power to protect your people?
I am. I'm opening the gate. It's the best protection I could offer right now.
And yet you fear for your life and wish us to protect it. Why?
Because you've informed me that there are threats on my life today and that I should be protected.
What will you do for your people outside these walls?
Outside these walls, I ain't going out there. I'm letting them go. Anyone who wants to go can go. We don't need problem starters in this city.
So you are not a leader.
Sinrig, please.
You are a problem starter, as you say.
No, because I'm staying. I don't think you understand. Look. I'm going to put this plainly. I care about making money. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to collect taxes, and I'm going to charge a very vast adventuring tax for the eventual industry that's going to come from these gates opening. So all those people who want to go explore the world can come back and they can pay me what they've found, a portion of it.
Joe, do you see what I mean? When I say your leaders do not care for your people?
Sinrig, our leaders have never cared for our people. This is not news to me. This is not.
She gets
So
it.
you want to send them out into the world in which they do not know, with no leaders.
Sinrig, you are talking of things that to me, I'm sorry, they do not matter to me.
The people aren't meant to be led, Furbolg. All right. I know this is an entirely different concept to you from whatever kumbaya forest shit you were from. But truthfully, the people, like civilized people, are meant to be free and ungoverned as possible. I'm trying to give that to them. I'm trying to let people make their money. I'm trying to let people go and live where they want. And in return, all I ask is for a small fee.
So you want to govern over them. You want power without the necessity of leadership. You just want control.
No, I really don't. I want money. Don't want control. Don't
I
need
will not
control.
protect this man.
That's fine. That's 1,000 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8.
7, 8. Divided by 8. What's 1,000 divided by 8?
Oh, that's where my pot ends.
Oh, I don't.
Halfling. He like looks down at the halfling as halfling. 1,000 divided by 8. And the halfling.
125.
Oh.
Type.
Look at that. The golem talks. All right.
You all can have the money that you need.
1125 to each of you.
I will protect the people of this city. Joe, you seem to care about them. Would you join me in protecting the people? Not these men?
The people are being protected.
By whom?
Father Demetrius' father, Lysander, has an entire army of people out in the crowd that when people try to make a move, they are protecting the citizens.
And then controlled by men like this.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
My father does not answer to this man.
So they will all be under your protection? Or will the wealthy of this city divide them up, take their money, take what they have?
You have a very strange way of knowing protection. It does not need...
You're opening up the people of the city to things they do not understand.
Look, Furbolg, I'm going to stop you right there, because you're starting to sound violent revolutionary in the tent of the High Commander of New Praxia. And funny thing about violent revolutionaries, I tend to want to kill them.
Try me.
And I think we could talk about if we were to start our little hiring process, our little arrangement a bit earlier, maybe I could bump it up to 2,000 gold to each of you in order to begin dealing with violent revolutionaries right here in this very tent.
Wait, there's a revolutionary in this tent?
I don't know. Is there, Furbolg?
You are a disgrace to your people.
Yeah, thanks.
Sinrig, look. We are simply holding up our end of the bargain to Lysander. He is taking care of the majority of the crowd. This is all he asked of us.
This man in this tent told us he would scour the people of this city of their money to leave and come back. He just said this, and yet we will all stand here and act like he is a good man?
I'm not acting like he's a good man. I don't think, sir, you are not pretending to be a good man, are you?
No.
Yeah,
I'm pretending to be, well, not even pretending. I'm trying to be a rich man.
He's not pretending to be. I am not saying that I am protecting him because he is a good man. Right now, this is in our best interest. It is in my best interest, and it is in a lot of the citizens' best interest to protect this man. Farther down the line, maybe not, but right now, it is. I am not saying that we need to change the face of this city. Because you know what? We don't have the power to do that. As much as it would be amazing to have that power, we do not have it. Maybe one day we do, and then we can talk about overthrowing and treating people as they deserve to be treated. Because I am all for that. However, in this moment, right now, we need to protect this man because it is in the best interest of the majority of the civilians in this area.
You don't question why Lysander wants him alive?
I do not.
You don't question the treaties these men put that we don't understand? You put the lives of the city in the hands of these men who want nothing but power and greed.
Sinrig, you are not teaching me anything that I do not already know. I already know all of this.
Joe.
If you do not wish to be a part of this, you do not have to be. Nobody is forcing you, but you cannot force me to not be a part of it.
Joe, Sinrig, may I take a moment to remind you, it is not, and this is more, I guess, directed towards Sinrig, do not forget we are choosing between Girgagax and the church.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not believe Girgagax to be a good man, but I know him to be the lesser of two evils.
Mm-hmm.
There is no such thing as the lesser. There is only evil. But I stand with my people. If you all decide to go with him, I will go with you. And I'm done.
Sinrig, if it comforts you in any way, you do not need to protect this man. You can protect the people around this man, if that is of any consolation to you.
However, if that's the agreement we're going to agree upon, I'm not paying you. I just want to be very clear.
I just want to say we could split his portion among
Sure.
us. We don't have to. Okay.
11.25 to each of you, and Sinrig, don't get in their way.
I do believe that we just dealt with a dangerous revolutionary. Which means the agreement was 2,000.
With advantage.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Hold on, sir.
Oh my god.
Something, skin a cat.
Yeah.
God, we're con artists.
This is
That's
why
a
we
get
9.
introduced as the party instead of the heroes.
He laughs. He laughs, and he's just like, 1,500 apiece for the loophole.
Yeah.
I knew you appreciated loopholes.
1625, right? I just want to clarify. I just want to be 100% clear. 1625, right?
1,500 apiece, and you can split Sinrigs however you'd like.
And then the halfling,
Okay,
the halfling pipes up like, "Yeah, the math's correct."
All right.
Sinrig, look, I know we spent much time, the two of us, talking about the need to keep these citizens in, but I believe what the rest of the party was saying last night is true. It is not up to us. If they so wish to leave, we should not take it upon ourselves to keep them here.
The world is in your hands then.
Well, the world is in everyone's hands.
Right. We can talk about philosophy at another time. I need to finish my fitting. So, with that being said, you're all going to go ahead and go outside. You want to tell Robolus that you have agreed, and he's going to lead you to where we will be having our discussion with the people. From there, I want you to set up as you will. My guards are already set up where they will be, and so you can see how everything is going to be laid out. Set up where you are. You can't be on the stage with me. I don't want any Abraham killers on the stage with me.
Do you have guards that will be by you when you are on the stage?
Yes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about 14 guards.
Also, I know it's just semantics, but former Abraham killers.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get the killers first. You know, we'll see. We'll talk about it. All right.
Okay.
Get some bodies that I can lay blame on, and we'll talk.
I didn't want to bring it up again, but if we divide the 1500 by 8, that's 187.50. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
RPs or Qs or so. Okay. I just check.
I will give you 9 times 1500 gold, and you can decide how to split it.
Okay.
Popsicles.
And a popsicle. That's what I want. And a popsicle.
The goblin drives a hard bargain.
The goblin. Don't listen to the goblin.
So if we're all agreed, you can go now. Sir, I'm going to need to get a new size of shoe. I believe that your foot is a bit too large. And then he looks down and he goes, you really need to go now.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. You all walk out, and Robles is out there. He's still smoking his pipe. He goes, hey! Sounded like it went well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. That was a shit show. So, I need you to go. Hey, by the way, Sinrig, what did you do with that body? Just out of character.
I left it.
Okay.
I was going to say, there's someone to lay the blame on right there.
That's called a later us problem.
Robles, he's like, all right, so he tell you what we're doing then?
Yes.
All right, follow me. And he gets walking. So I know I heard what you guys were saying in there, and I just wanted to say that, like, first of all, I consider all of you like good friends. Seriously, like, I don't know, I don't remember the last time I really had a friend. I know we're more like professional colleagues. That's really all my relationships have been, is really just professional colleagues. But I don't eat tea cakes with my professional colleagues, you know. So I really feel like at least Varus and Dozer, who I know didn't eat the tea cakes, but you know, it's close enough. I feel like you two are just, you know, at least you two are my friends. The rest of you, I feel like we could be friends, right? Anyway, my point being is that Furbolg even listening to me? I can hear that he's not there. He's like physically and emotionally not there right now.
He's had a really tough day.
He is checked out.
Really tough day. It's been emotional.
It's off, Ghost.
I mean, I had something to say to him about the status of our leadership. He's shouting something.
I'm sure if we give it a second, he'll figure it out.
Oh, I'm sure he'll pop back up. He says he's paying and he can hear me. Oh, it's public space, Furbolg. Oh man. All right. Anyway, so my point being that well, okay. So around here, right? Everyone is kind of bad, right? But oh god, I can hear myself.
I was listening on Twitch.
Oh.
I had to pee. Oh.
No, you're good. Around here, everyone's kind of bad. That's just kind of the way it is. Even the poor people are kind of bad, which is crazy to me because I always thought poor people were good. And when I met poor people and they tried to kill me once, turns out that being poor leads people to some pretty rash decisions. I never knew that. So, what I'm trying to get at here is Girgagax, well, he's not poor, right? So you'd assume based on this evidence that's happened right now, he's going to be really good. If he's not poor, he's definitely really good. But no, he's bad also. Oh, I forget the point. But the point is that, well,
This guy.
good or bad, everyone needs money. Because if you don't have money, you're going to do something a lot worse than just kind of being an asshole. You're going to do something like rob old Robles in the fucking street and steal his favorite bag. Oh. Truthfully, that could happen. It did. It happened to me.
Oh, Robles, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I got a new one.
So much.
Sinner, do you understand what I'm getting at here?
No.
You know,
But I, as Joe has pointed out, am not of this city. I don't understand your ways.
Stranger
So
to
I
stranger.
will just attempt to learn.
Like a regular old John Carter, huh? All right. What were you saying, Zane? I thought I heard something come out of your little scaly mouth.
oh, I was just going to say, it seems you see a lot more than most people would think you do.
Was that a blind joke?
It wasn't a joke.
Zane never jokes.
Oh, that's a shame because it was funny. No, I see a lot, I hear a lot, even kind of smell a lot. It's just kind of how it goes.
I'm glad you have a good sense of humor about the blind thing, because I've been making silly faces at you this whole time, and I kind of thought this was bad taste until now.
Really, I thought that was just how your face looked. What? What? Anyway, we're here, and he points out, he's like, okay, so there's a lot of people here already, but if you go to Roll20 and take a look, you'll see what we're talking about.
Muffled screaming.
That makes perfect sense.
All right, so here's where we're at.
Oh, God.
We've got a lot to work with right now. Excuse us coming through. He's like pushing people past and stuff. He's like, all right, pay attention.
Oh my. I'm like almost all the way zoomed out. Oh my God!
3, 2,
Gonna need a bigger monitor.
1, and okay.
I don't even know where I am.
Holy shit.
Girgagax.
Holy shit.
Girgagax is gonna be set up right here. Understand?
Hold on. Let me zoom out.
Right where?
Ping again.
I did not see that.
I'm. Oh wait, am I in the right? Oh, I'm not in the right layer. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
Right in the middle.
Right here. Right there.
Right here.
Right there.
That's where Girgagax gonna be set up. We have 4, 6. That's 10. 12 guards surrounding the stage. We also have 2 guards on each rooftop center. These rooftops here, this one, everything surrounding this little square, that, as you could tell, as you're probably looking at them, they're only single-story buildings. Everything else is 2-story buildings. So everything around the area, 2-story buildings. You could be in the crowd, or you can be up on the rooftops. I know we would prefer a couple people at least up on the 2-story buildings. That would definitely help out.
I am of no use on a building, so I should probably be in the crowd.
Do we have any way to let the gods know who we are?
I think
gods are aware that we hired Abraham's killers to protect. So.
You gotta stop calling us that.
Slayers of Abraham. It rolls off the tongue better.
Slayers of Abraham. I'll let them know. But they're aware that we've hired you and that you have your various disguises. Basically, if you don't look like an assassin, they're not going to kill you. So.
But we do.
Zook, you do not look like an assassin.
No,
I
I'm
could
talking
be a
about
cold-blooded killer.
I'm talking stock assassins. So I just want you guys to kind of let me know where you want to be, and I can mark on our little strategy map here. And he holds up a drawing with just scribbles all over the place, where you're going to be.
I would prefer to be close to the stage, as close as possible.
You can just ping it. I'll place you.
If nobody's laying claim, I will take here.
I will go up on this rooftop.
Hang on, I'm doing Grimold. You gotta wait a second.
Do it in what's his name's voice, Ben.
I am. I'm doing my best. I start to lose accents after a while.
Piss off, Ghost.
You sound like the guy from Ragnarok. Oh, I made a stone.
We're gonna read a revolution.
All right. So Grimold, you're there. You like that?
Yes, I am very happy with that.
All right. Who's that? That's you, Zook.
Yep.
All right, Zook. Oh God,
We're going to do this big presentation. Wanna come?
You want to be right next to that god, huh? You really
Yep.
like it?
Me and him are gonna have good conversation. Hi, I killed Abraham.
that's not the right one. There we go. Zook. All right. As you can tell, this is probably all we're going to be doing today. Just getting everyone set up.
If you could, can you put my pooch right here, and my owl's fine right there.
I don't have a token for your pooch, so I'm gonna have to get one of those. Just remind me later.
Yep.
Who doesn't have a dog token on them?
Who's next? Who knows where I want to go?
How close are we allowed to get?
I'm gonna be right.
No. Sorry,
What?
I'm gonna answer this question really quick. You cannot cross the threshold of those guards around the stage. They don't want you anywhere near them.
Got it.
Okay, so
Right up here.
That's where you're going to be, Varus. All right. Got you. Hey, you be safe. All right. Like I said, you're like a friend to me.
I love this guy so much.
Yes, tea cakes and whatnot.
Clearly, you say that like someone who's never experienced the joy of sharing a tea cake. So, there we are.
Zane, do you know where you're going?
I would prefer to stay on the ground, if that's okay.
Cinna will stay with Zane.
I like this. I'm into it. It's cute.
Sinner will stay with Zane. Where are you staying?
Zine.
Sin is like your direct manager, right?
Biekin. Where?
yeah, can.
Where? So that's Grimald.
That's Grimald.
Who else is on the ground?
I'm going to.
I won't be far from Zane and Cinna.
Joe, if you know where you're going, just ping it.
Well, I was going to talk to Father Demetrius. I think that if we have Grimald there, we should have maybe each of the exits to the square should have somebody towards them. I was thinking of going to the northern one, right around there. If you want to cover one of the other ones, Father Demetrius.
Sure, I could probably be here.
That's what I was thinking.
I will take the east exit then.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, that's
Those are going to go. Those are should
there.
I fear if he is on a roof, he may go through the roof.
Oh no, he should definitely be in a passageway. I move pretty
Zane,
fast.
did you want to be here or?
Ping, ping.
Okay, I'll see you. There you go. And you want the cat with you. All right.
I could be further back. Dozer. So, Dozer.
Cinna will be like here then.
Yeah.
Dozer, if you would like to be closer, I know you do not move as quickly as I do. I could be a little bit farther back, and you could be closer up towards the stage, because I could move in quickly if something happens. Can Dozer hear me?
Also, if you are within 60 feet of me, we'll be able to talk to each other. I know that's not doable for everyone, but...
So, like, I could go... Like, Dozer could go closer in up here, and I could be, like, back over here or something. Because I can I can run in really quickly.
Yeah,
And
that sounds... Yeah.
Does that sound better, Dozer?
Yeah,
I was just,
yeah.
You can't run as quickly as I can. So yeah, you could go like here, and I could be.
You want Dozer here?
Yeah, I was about to say, move my token for me.
I'm placing it for you.
Oh,
And then where would I be 60 feet away from you? Well, how do I determine that? Is there like an arrow or something I can use? How do I?
All right, I still need to hear from Aldous. I need to know where Joe's going. I need to know where Sinrig's going. And yeah, I think that's everyone. Am I missing someone?
Sinrig will go like up here by Zane and Cinna. Like here, wherever you can go.
Here? All right. Aldous and Joe.
Aldous is gonna go here.
On the roof.
Okay, and Joe, you pick.
Yeah. Let me look. Sorry. So we're here. here. Sorry, I'm just seeing where we're at. Here. And a lot of us are over here, right? And then Dozer is here. Maybe I should, go up over here. So that I can kind of blend into the background, but see literally the entire square from here. Unless somebody else thinks that there's a better spot that I should be at.
All right.
I mean, it all depends on where they come from.
Yes. But I think we have most of our entrances towards Girgagax covered.
I've got everyone placed on where they will be when it all starts. Are you sure this is what you want?
Would it... I don't suppose using a double for Girgagax would work, would it?
He's speaking to the crowd, so unless you know of another gold dragonborn who knows exactly what he wants to say today, then no.
Well,
I think
he's a lot of things. Coward ain't one. So you're gonna have to go hard to convince him that he shouldn't be up there.
I figured as much. He
And
does not seem like the type to shy away.
Could anyone cast some sort of protection on him? Like a mage shield or something of that sort?
He'll have protections, and of course the guards will take any crossbow.
How much time do we have?
About an hour.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Glyph of Warding.
Glyph of Warding.
And I will be close enough to cast some things on him should the situation arise.
You are casting it on a person?
No, on the floor.
Oh, you inscribe a glyph that later unleashes a magical effect. Where are you putting it?
Basically right in front of Yeah, we'll do it right here, this square.
All right, and are you aware of what kind of glyph it's going to be, so I could just kind of keep note of that?
Yeah, where did it go? Just closed it. Fuck. Max, I'm gonna. Ooh, wait, I can store up to what level? You know what? I'm just gonna move it a little bit more. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I'm going to tell him it's gonna be on right in front of him, and I'm gonna let him know, hey, if you get rushed, move away from it quickly, and it's just gonna be the basic glyph of warding that explodes.
All right.
And exceptions will obviously be the employees of himself and the party.
Sure. All right. Glyph can cover an area no larger than. Oh, it can be 10 feet in diameter. Do you want it larger?
Oh yeah, let's do that then. Didn't know it could be bigger.
Is that like that? That good?
That's fine. And yeah, hey, if it gets popping, sir, you're gonna need to flee quickly.
All right, I'll let him know. Is there anything else that we would like to do in preparation?
I'm going to.
All right. I have these battle plans in store and ready to go. I will pass them on to the proper guards and let everyone know about the initiative. Everyone, stay safe. Please don't die. Like I said, I feel a connection here, and I would not like it to be this short-lived.
I use my little gem thing to regain that spell slot I used to cast Glyph of Warding.
Cool. All right, you got an hour. Make sure
Gotta
you
get me one of those
by then. And with that, Robolus heads off to leave you guys in the square, awaiting the great opening as the crowd continues to grow. And with that, we're going to end today's session.
Woo!
Thank you, April, for showing excitement about playing. All right.
It was a good session. Lots of good characters.
It was a great session. a little bummed we couldn't get to this part, but that's okay because we had lots of good shit.
Yeah.
So, just a reminder to everyone, if we can get to 5 patrons at the $5 level, or 10 patrons at the $5 level.
Whoa, yeah, okay.
10 patrons at the $5 level by July 5th, Michael will blue himself. So, we need 10 patrons. So go to patreon.com/onceuponatavern to become a patron. It only needs to be for this month. Like, you could leave afterwards. But we all know you'll forget to cancel your credit card. And it's not like $5 is something that you'll realize is coming out of your account every month. And so that's the gimmick. That's how we get you.
Yeah, it's not like we're taking 3 Xboxes out of your account every month.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
That happened to Bill.
Oh,
That
boy.
happened to Bill, like on break, that happened to Bill.
So thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let us know. We love to hear from you. We love hearing from our people about how they're enjoying this, if they're hating this.
Wrap it up, son.
I'm just vamping. New boot vamping. Anyway, we're gonna go. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D.